What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to the BFFs YouTube channel. Make sure you guys tap the bell, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below.
Okay, BFFs headlines this week. Special guest we brought in for the headlines. Kio
Cyr.
And here's how
Kio.
I said Kia like the car.
Kio?
Kio.
No,
Kio.
not like the car.
No.
Not
Kio,
like the car.
original Sway boy.
Yep. OG
Why has
member.
this been the first time we've had him? Because I feel like you're responsible for the Sway crowd.
Yeah, what's up with that, Josh?
What's up, bud?
Wow,
What's
really
up, bud?
throwing.
And I don't want to throw you on the butt. You were like a late fill. Like, and
mean, we
then
haven't
when
had
we get him,
Blake
everyone's
on
like,
yet.
oh, people
We
are
haven't
gonna
had
love
Blake
him.
on.
You actually,
I said last week we should get Kio
and you
on.
said today, people fangirl over
Yeah,
him. I
people
believe
love
you
Kio.
said.
He does this little look. Show Dave the look. Do the look
yo.
to Dave.
Hey, yo.
Just do the look.
Hey,
That's the look?
No, just
Hey,
do the
yo.
look, bro.
Hey, yo.
Just do it. Stop
To
getting
Dave.
embarrassed. Yeah,
What
just
is
do
it,
the
like
look.
Blue
Or do it
Steel or
into the
some
camera.
shit?
Bro, you can't be doing it on
I'll
camera
do
and
it
then
to
get
the camera.
embarrassed.
I'll do it
Come
to
on.
the
Okay, do
camera.
it to that camera at least.
It's just kind of like a. It's like, you know, a little flirty
No,
look.
do the whole
All right,
thing,
he
Kio.
doesn't have to do it. I know
do
what
the
it is. It's a
side
Sway boy,
twirl.
fuck the
Do the
camera
whole
look.
thing, dude. Come on. Do it, dude. Do it. Yeah.
Gotta be more
Do it right there.
uncomfortable.
Right there.
literally
You got it.
like
Ready?
Zoolander
Hey,
right
let him
now.
get in the
We're
zone.
in Zoolander.
Let him get in the zone. Let him get in the zone.
All right. I'm going to just pretend that Megan Fox is standing
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
No, that's all you.
All right.
What just happened?
Wow.
That was,
You know what just happened? Every girl watching this
Face
video
fucks the
literally
camera.
just.
that literally
They
was,
just-
that was
Face
literally
fuck the
Blue
camera.
Steel. That's where
Was that
we're
like
in
the-
Zoolander. That
Yeah.
was
No,
just-
yes,
Yeah,
that was
Zoolander.
Blue Steel. He just
All right.
literally unlocked
So we
his full
got
potential.
him. Now, are you still doing Sway shit, or just on your own? Like, what?
I mean, I don't really feel like we ever stopped doing Sway stuff. It's like we just, whenever something like with Sway comes over, it's like, screw it. You know, it's never just like,
But I haven't seen you at the house, right? When I've been there, I feel like you've never been there.
because I don't live there.
Yeah, he doesn't live there,
I
but
like-
we also have like people living in 3 different houses.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Vinny, for example, was a part of Sway at one point.
Vinny Hacker.
Yeah, and now he's like at the Hype House. So
Hype
it's
House.
like we have people going
Got
everywhere,
it.
bro. Like,
So are you here for the fights? Is that what you're here?
Yeah, I'm here for a while. I'm here for like 3 weeks.
yeah.
Well, did
shit.
you go last
Vinny.
week? Were you here last week too?
Yeah, I was here for the Floyd fight, here for the Bryce fight, and then the Triller
Got it.
fights.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So, well, isn't? Oh no, it's there. Who's the Triller fights?
No, they already.
There's
have.
just,
Oh, got it.
no,
All right.
there's his own.
There's another one.
Who's in that?
Fighters.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not like
Free
a-
tickets.
It's not a social media thing.
No.
Okay.
All right, so let's go through headlines. We got obviously big social media people on here. We'll start. We all went to the. No, you didn't go to the fight.
I didn't go, no.
The 3 of
I
us
watched it, though.
all went to the fight. Thoughts, reactions. What did you think, Josh? Where'd you sit, by the way? I didn't see.
I
you.
was just beside the ring, like I was just standing down there somewhere.
Okay, we just must have been on
hanging out.
opposite
Yeah, it must have
sides.
been
Was
on
it
opposite
raining
sides.
out?
It rained before.
In, out,
yeah.
in, out.
It was
Were you getting
weird.
wet, or was
Yeah,
it
if
covered?
A guy fully. You see, a guy fully slipped on one of the earlier fights.
Yes, I did. Yeah,
He
yeah.
like fully slipped, and they counted it as a knockdown
yeah.
too, or whatever the fuck it is. But no, I mean, like, I wish Mayweather threw more punches because it would have been more fun to watch. Like, you know what I mean? When you look at the stats, though, it's like, I mean, they're right here. Mayweather's fucking
Yeah.
percentages
Yeah.
are crazy.
You
Like,
know-
you know what I mean? Like,
He
I
wasn't
saw that
even
on
out of
Instagram.
breath.
I
He
think
was,
right
like,
after the
chilling.
fight, but it was like.
But like, that's how he
Mayweather
was.
did his thing that he does every single fight. It was the first 2 rounds. Everyone's like, oh shit, the other guy might have a chance, right? Because Mayweather just feels him out, comes out in the 4th round, and then just kind of plays his game where he's just dipping and dodging. And
What do you
hitting
think of the
points.
crowd, like the spectacle of it? Like the fight, I didn't
Crowd
know.
was
it
kind of. It's like I thought it was kind of lame, honestly.
yeah.
Were
I
there a
thought
lot
it was
of
kind of a
people?
lame
Because it
crowd.
kind of looked dead.
So-
on
Yeah,
camera.
so
I thought it was. I thought it was. A
The
lame-ass
stadium
crowd.
holds 70,000. I was told they tried to sell 40,000 and maybe sold like 35,000.
I
The
heard it
tickets
was
are
30. I heard it was
Fairly,
30.
Yeah, so the tickets are fairly expensive. Like
And 30,000 is a lot of fucking people, but it's like
When the stadium's that big.
70,000, you feel like there's no one
not
there.
full.
it was, you know, for a major fight. Like I know everyone now doing this. Like so, it was a very social media crowd. It wasn't necessarily like an A-list celebrity
I mean,
crowd.
There were a couple.
There were a couple,
out
but
there.
not if you're going to like.
Wasn't like Paul Pierce there? Or
Paul
something
Pierce
like
was
that?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's not like when you go to a top
No, yeah, it's
event,
like-
you're getting the A-list, the A-list.
Chuck Liddell was there, no? Or was
You-
he just
I-
at the hotel after?
He may have been there, but it's social media. Like
Yeah,
the
right.
stars
No, you're right,
there was
you're right,
like
you're
the
right,
people
you're right.
involved in social media.
100%.
But again, it was legalized burglary, is what Floyd said. I will say
Yep.
the coolest thing that Floyd does. I don't know if you've seen it in Miami, is those SUVs that just has the TMT, like driving around Miami.
yeah. Driving
so
everywhere.
badass
So
when
hard.
you see those.
Where were you sitting at the fight, Kio? tickets?
I didn't want a ringside ticket because there was no point in getting those. I was just like in a regular seat somewhere.
Okay, yeah. I mean, then you didn't get rained on.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
I mean, that fight was really boring to watch, honestly.
It was. By the
was,
end,
yeah.
people are booing by the end of it. And then this week, obviously,
People got more hyped when Migos walked out than when Logan walked out.
Literally.
I was like,
The
where's the
commentators
crowd?
talked over them the whole time on TV, though. It was like super weird.
Yeah, it
couldn't
was
even
weird.
hear them performing.
Yeah, it's weird. Weird.
There's also
Anyways.
a weird echo. I was like,
What do you think's gonna
Yeah.
happen in the Austin and Bryce fight? Who do you think?
I think it's
win?
gonna be a headhunting slugfest.
Okay.
like
you
a-
think they're just going blow for blow?
Like, come
not
on,
playing
nobody
good defense?
in the card is a good, like, except Taylor, like knows how to box, you know?
I feel like they're gonna end up wrestling.
It's like them just like picking it like quickly and just like settling some beef, but it's like, it might start out looking like, oh, but then it's just gonna morph into like just a
Street fight.
slugfest.
Yeah. You think so? Yeah.
again,
I mean, what did they have? 3 months to train?
which is not a whole ton.
Bro, that's
it's
a
also
lot
how
of
to
time to learn this. And when you have 30,000 people watching, you're in the ring, you get hit in the face once after only 3 months of training, you're gonna you don't remember what
Should
to
be
do.
illegal.
This is rough and
I mean,
rowdy
like-
written all over it.
Yeah,
like, I
exactly.
will give
No, it is.
Logan Paul a ton of credit, the most credit, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
He knows how to box.
And he didn't really get too gassed. Like
No.
8 rounds, I thought he was gonna be out. He did this.
He
When
was
I've
tired,
seen
but
people with
he
these
was
pretty
going.
tired,
He was
yeah.
tired as fuck.
Pretty
But
gassed.
I mean,
But
yeah.
go watch Rough and Rowdy. Go
Are you
watch what happened.
joking
These
though?
guys
I
are
don't
Rough
think
and Rowdy.
people. I don't
Logan
think people realize
trained.
how hard it is to go 8 rounds in boxing.
Exactly.
Too.
And
Like,
you can't train for the adrenaline
yeah,
and
no,
all that.
No. It's fucking impossible.
So that's what this fight, Austin and Bryce, they've never done anything like this. They've never gone in the ring like this. They've never been in the
Bryce,
adrenaline
how
like
many?
this.
many
What is
rounds?
so? What is wrestling? What is like the rounds in that? Because I don't follow
Wrestling
that at
builds
all.
Wrestling's
stamina.
pretty draining.
Like
Wrestling
it is
True.
a stamina building
True.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so that's why I'm saying, like, I mean, I know what you try to say, like, you can't compare, like, just the athlete to boxing. We've seen that with the Nate Robinson.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
we've seen that. But Austin's coming up here and being like, I'm a D1 basketball player. It's like, wow, man, that's a contact sport. Fuck.
Yeah, no,
Wow,
it's
you're really
totally
taking
different.
bodies in
No, the thing
basketball.
is-
Like, you must be used to getting bumped around a ton. Like, he didn't even say something like hockey. It's like basketball.
Yeah, okay, but basketball.
What? How excited are you guys for the fight?
I'm
Like-
fucking pumped.
I'm pumped, bro, because
like way more than last week.
Me and Matt, so we're walking out after the Logan fight, right? It's me and Matt, Bryce,
Yeah, we saw
Taylor.
you guys.
So, yes, you did. Right after you left. Or was it? No, I told you about this story when we were leaving. Austin and their crew came up to Taylor and Bryce and started talking shit as we were leaving the fight.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Taylor,
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought
Yeah,
him and
yeah,
Taylor
yeah.
were boys, and then Taylor
No,
pushed
So,
Austin.
yeah, because they started saying some ignorant shit or whatever. So then Taylor pushed them. And then it was funny because I was walking over there and I was like, gonna go walk in. And then I was like, I remember Michael Gruen just reaming me before I go. He's like, if you go hang out with Bryce and get in another fucking fight. Because like old Sway, you go back, we got into a ton of
Right,
fights. And it wasn't great, right? Like that's stupid. So I was like, so I go to walk and then I can feel like Gab behind me too. Like I can feel him behind me. I turn around, I'm like, probably shouldn't go in that, eh? And he was like, nah, you probably fucking shouldn't. So then I just walk over and I'm with Matt filming like vlogging it or whatever. And I get like up into the action and I'm with Bryce, not like pushing or anything. Me and Bryce are just like kind of laughing at each other and like laughing at the situation. And this guy's like, you think this shit is funny? And we were like, yeah, actually, we kind of do. And then he literally goes like, and you see it in the video, he has some like weird ass wind up and like stutter steps like 4 times and goes like this. And me and Bryce are just like standing there and we're just like, bro, what are you doing, man? Like, you just look like a fool. Like,
random
they were
dude?
just, yeah, it was just like one of Austin's guys, but it was so funny because, like, Austin starts it and then walks away after.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he starts it and then has the security just like, oh, pull
Yeah,
me,
which
pull me
isn't
back, pull me
bad
back.
for leading up to a
great
fight.
for the fight.
Right.
Yeah, great for the fight. That's what I said to Bryce after. I was like, bro, that's great for ticket
Great
sales.
promo.
Right.
And you know, you remember when I called Taylor out, I was like, you always get into that accent when you start, like, beefing with
Did
me.
it come
right.
out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It
you
came
seen the
out big
video?
time.
He's like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of that
I'm gonna beat
bitch
the
ass.
fuck out you,
I'm gonna
dog.
beat the fuck out of that.
Oh yeah, Taylor with his like accent like pops up.
yeah. It's so funny, bro.
The thing is, the reason I said it's gonna be a slugfest is because I had Muay Thai growing up, right? And when you're in the ring, you don't think about what you're doing; it's all muscle memory.
Right.
So that's why they teach you to do the same thing over and over again, because when you do that over and over again, your muscle memory just
It becomes
kinda, like,
reflex.
Literally, it's all reflex. Like you don't think about what you're doing in the ring; it's just muscle
How
memory.
long did you do that for?
And styles kind of make fights. So it's
Yeah.
like if they're both willing to potentially be knocked out, meaning like they'll just throw haymakers, then that makes a great fight. If you're a little more
Oh
careful,
yeah, at least someone will get knocked out. It'll
Right,
be fucking
if you're more
awesome.
careful,
No, someone's
like-
getting knocked out in this 100% because it is like rough and rowdy, where it's just like they're gonna end up.
They're
throwing
fighting
it.
to the death,
Well, they
I feel.
want to knock the other person out.
And
Right?
to
Like
be
that's
honest,
all they want to
Yeah.
do.
If they do a ton of pay-per-views and someone gets knocked out, you can always do a rematch and
Yep.
stuff like
True,
that.
true.
All right, what's this next one? Is Josh no longer singing for the summer? We got TikTok with a new girl.
I have never seen Josh post a TikTok with a girl
That
that,
was wild.
nonchalantly.
That
Like
was
just
wild.
so nonchalantly, no warning.
I've had a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend for like a year and a half. Dude. What do you mean? Why? I was just gonna be posting with
Exactly,
girls?
but like
Down as the bitch that I want. Oh goddamn, darling.
So it was singing for the summer, like that was just a joke to you, or like what is going on? What's
that's
And
something
that's what
I
it
would do.
says.
Is just post a girl like so
So who's the
nonchalantly.
girl?
I introduced her to this.
Yeah, it's
You
actually
did?
one of Brianna's friends.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Yeah. This was like what? Like
This was our
the
first
time
Miami
in
trip for
Miami.
BFFs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's the girl? Your friend?
Yeah.
yeah.
Who is she? We just keep saying who is she? What? I mean,
Like
she's
what?
in your
her
TikTok.
name? Like
Yeah,
what do you
who
mean?
is she?
Her name's
Her
Julie.
name's Julie.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's from Florida.
You
Florida
guys are doing
native.
these little like what's going on here?
Nothing, bro. Nothing's going on.
Something's going on.
You
She's on
posted it on your
TikTok.
TikTok.
Bro, we just
When they-
we were
when we
going we were
first
going
met-
to like a club that night, or we were going out to party or something that night, and we were just like chilling at Miles' house.
Scroll
before-
up.
Yeah, she is kind of hot. But no, she was just at Miles' house, so I was like upstairs getting ready. I was like, "You want to film TikTok?" She was like, "Sure."
You
we
knew
were
what you were
filming
doing.
TikToks.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
So
know.
she's
what I
a
was doing,
Massachusetts
but-
girl?
No, she's from Florida. I met her through other TikTok girls.
Yeah.
But you met her when she had a boyfriend. The
I
first
did
time
meet
you
her
met
when
her.
she had a boyfriend.
But nothing
But
happened.
no.
Yeah.
You can ask Bri.
No,
Yeah,
I
I was.
can
I
attest
was.
to that.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Griffin actually didn't like her. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have brought her around. But
Yeah,
then,
it was funny. Griffin didn't like her because Griffin was being a little bit of a bitch that
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
And then she was calling him out.
she
on
was
his
calling
shit.
him out.
Yeah, it was funny.
And I was
as
like, you
fuck,
just
actually.
don't like her because she wasn't riding your dick.
Yeah, exactly. Because she wasn't like a fangirl. But no.
So you still hang out with this girl? Like you've seen her this trip? Have you seen her yet? Since
yeah,
you've been
I'll
back?
probably see her.
Okay,
soon.
all right. So
Probably
there's something
see
going
her-
on.
probably
there.
see her
I'm here
tonight.
today.
Okay,
Probably
so
later.
there's something going
Probably
on.
see her
there.
tonight.
Maybe see her tonight. Yeah.
Okay,
Who
so
knows?
there we go. You're downplaying. There's something going on. But no, you answer this. No, you're no longer single. You are still single.
No, I'm single. Yeah. Of course
Okay,
I'm
got it.
single.
Moving on. Harry Josie moves on from Finchester. Fast attends Mayweather fight with DJ Chantel Jeffries. I got her confused a little bit in the DJ with Charlie. They both have C
really?
names. They're both DJs. I
Yeah.
thought that's what's coming.
Bro, I love Harry. I think he's dope.
Good dude.
Do you like Harry? That was a
vibes.
laugh of like.
I don't really know him that well. The only thing I know are like rumors and stuff. I've never actually like sat down and had like
He
a
seems
conversation.
pretty
with him.
straightforward to me.
What
like-
are the rumors you've heard? Voice them out. This is where we do that.
Just like, just girls he's hooked up with, and just like that's about it, pretty much.
Yeah,
And I
she's
think
out
he's
here
pretty
fucking.
straight. He's like, yeah, that's
Because
what he
Kio's
is.
on the girl scene and a half. Dude.
I mean,
I
he
don't know if
sends
you know, but
mass
this guy
snaps of
lives.
his
This guy
penis.
lives in the DMs. Like he has the full. Like I think he has the copy or like a bot or something. Just
Can
going in.
I
does.
will say we had a weird event at Live with him,
Harry
which makes no
or Kio?
sense. What?
Harry or Kio?
Harry,
Oh,
not
okay.
Kio. Like I saw him at Live. He was friends with another friend that I know, and we were going to Live, and he was going to come in with us. I felt weird getting like 8 people in. It was super busy.
Right.
But Harry doesn't need fucking help getting anybody. Like he can get in anywhere he wants. But then he didn't get in, or at least he didn't try to get in. It was very strange. That's
I
just.
mean,
a total
they're
side-
tight at Live, dog. Sometimes they don't be letting people in.
Yeah.
Harry?
Yeah, man. I feel like they could definitely not let Harry in.
I feel like a girl would like have more power over Harry on certain days.
Oh, like a random girl?
Depending on the day,
Well, then
dude.
I
If it's
feel
busy
bad.
as fuck, like.
Like if
And
you
you threw him
don't,
to the curb?
if you
I
don't
did.
show
I'm
up
like,
with
we'll meet
girls-
in there.
Yeah,
Never met
He's
him
like,
in there.
damn, I can't go in.
Yeah,
now.
it was like 8K. It's like because I do understand that it was. I forget what night.
I mean,
was.
if he's pulling up with like 8 girls, though.
Yeah.
no,
there's
it wasn't
way-
all dudes.
Oh,
It was all dudes.
Okay, so that's
yeah,
why.
Yeah,
yeah, it was
I bet you he
sausage
could have
fest.
got in. He probably couldn't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
in the 8 dudes.
And then he
along
didn't
with
wanna leave
him.
his
Yeah,
bolas.
yeah,
I
exactly.
got it.
No, that's what it is.
So, and Francesca responded about not coming on BFFs. So we kind of ripped her. Now this is all related because that's the dude who came in with us, who she was on the podcast, and I guess they've known each other forever. She didn't want to talk about Harry.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Huh.
She was just like, yeah, no, I didn't want to talk about it.
Tom Brady hung out with Noah Beck. Jealous
What the fuck's
as
up
fuck.
with
Yeah,
that?
right.
Yeah.
I don't know if they
You
hung
guys
out.
hung
I
out
think
with him?
no, I don't
No.
think they hung out. I think they were at the same dinner or something like
But
that.
they made like TikToks. And
Oh,
shit.
did they?
No,
Then
no,
they hung
Tom
out.
Brady walked in the background of one
I
TikTok.
think he met. Oh, they're at like a
Watch
house.
this,
Oh no,
yeah.
that's like. Is that his kids or something?
Okay, then his kids are definitely fans of Noah.
Yeah, this got to be like
That's-
no.
that's
Tom
the-
Brady's
His kids are younger than this. This isn't his kids.
This is part was grilling in.
This is someone's
He's
kids.
in the video.
It's Dixie.
He's literally
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
like
Demello.
somebody's kids. Somebody's kids are like fans of Dixie or Noah, and then they ask.
I think.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's
It is
not.
Tom's kid?
No, that's not Tom's.
He has multiple kids. He doesn't
But-
just have the one son.
No, but he
that
has a daughter that's.
Honestly-
younger.
I don't want to. I don't want to see.
Honestly, I'm more pressed that you got to hang out with
Kiss
David
his
Beckham.
son.
What's that?
I was gonna make a kiss son joke, but I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, fuck off with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna make a joke, but I was like, it's like beating a dead horse at this point.
It's a good father. So yeah, anyways, I'm jealous of Noah as fuck. And
He's
then
a
we
good
got some
father.
videos to react to here.
Dude, I'm jealous of fucking Josh meeting David Beckham. That's what I'm pressed.
I got to meet him as well.
I'm
Cool
impressed.
guy, right? He's just so he
I
walks
mean,
in
he's
and he's
fucking
like,
Beckham, he's
you
good.
actually that now thinking back to last week, you say one guy you don't want your girl in the same room with.
Beckham?
Beckham. I'd say
Beckham,
Tom
dude.
Brady over Beckham.
No.
Tom Brady
I-
over Beckham? No way.
That's
No
just
way.
me, though.
No
That's just
way.
Even the paparazzi, Team Bryce. Oh God. All right. Wait,
This is what I think this was like if we were gonna have Tana on, but let's just laugh at it really quickly.
To fucking win and fuck off from the room. I'm Team Bryce.
him.
I mean, you know,
I'm being sorry about that.
it's not my beef, but you know, we Team Bryce out here. That's right. Even the paparazzi Team Bryce. Oh God.
On God.
Oh God.
On God.
I love that
this
shit.
turned into
A
absolute
massive
meme.
meme because she has like the watch outside her socks and everything like that that she's wearing on her hands. Like I
She
don't know
has
if those are
merch
actually
about
socks,
it.
but
She's clearly
yeah.
fucked up in that video.
Bro, she's got merch.
Clearly, you got to be drunk in that video. Like
Tan is like queen. She's just in the middle of fucking everything. It's crazy.
it's awesome.
She's
She-
the
she's like
best.
the female Jake Paul. Yeah,
Yeah.
she really knows how to stay in the
She's not
fucking
going
drama.
anywhere ever.
Addison Ray poolside COVID test. I don't know what the
We just
hell-
reacted
What?
to this.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Hi.
So I think that's like the definition of like I made it.
I made
She's
it.
a power move. That was the
That's a
definition.
power move and a fucking.
She was wearing, remember the COVID mask she wore? That was like.
classic.
Clear one.
Yeah,
that goes
yeah.
on. It's like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? Fuck you guys. I don't need to put shit around my ears.
love
You know what
it.
would have been even better if she had like a little guy like fucking
Holding it for her?
walking
Yeah,
around.
that would have been awesome.
God,
That's probably
that would
up
have been
next.
That's got to be next. Addison
Yeah.
next. Get a guy to
Next
fucking
move.
hold the mask.
And then we got another one. Addison stays hydrated.
Wait, wow, we're really
What?
on Addison's just personal life right now.
Addison, stay hydrated.
Hi.
Hydrated.
Hydrated? What? Hydrated. I thought you said hydrated.
Bro, she's got to be high or something.
Oh,
she's
it's 'cause
got to
she's-
just.
She was saying hydrated.
It's because she's
She got-
zooted.
Yeah, she's got to be.
She
zooted
looks
with that,
zooted, bro.
That's
She
what I'm
looks
saying.
zooted.
Like, stay hydrated. Hi.
Hi, hydrated.
Hydrated. Hydrated. What? That's awesome. That's just like one of those moments like someone puts a camera in your face and it's kind of awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you're
yeah,
just trying to
right.
like be
I don't
nice.
know what this is. Dave gets interviewed at.
Oh, I saw this guy. He like snuck in
Yeah,
to
what-
the event, but I think what he actually was like bought a ticket
And acted
but,
like he
but
snuck
like
in.
made a whole story about how he like snuck in with a fake
All right, let's watch
vest.
it. Let's watch Dave get fucking punked.
I'm here with Dave Portnoy. Who do you got in the fight tonight?
Well, I mean, Mayweather's the best of all time. I want Logan to win, but I mean, Mayweather's the best of all time.
Okay, do you think Logan, with all his muscles and everything, is going to overpower him? Do you think
Well,
Mayweather's
no.
too slow? Do you think Logan will land a punch tonight?
Yeah, I do, but I think maybe Mayweather may like let him to entertain the crowd.
Okay, totally. What are you going to eat after this?
Where am I going to eat?
Where are you going to go review tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I've already done most of Miami, so I don't know what's next. I got to find a new pizza place. I don't
Okay.
have one on the top of my head.
Awesome. What's the most crazy thing you think can happen tonight?
I mean, that would be Logan knocking him out. Who are you? Why are you wearing like, what is this? Like, what is that? Why are you wearing an interview with that?
Just gives you an
Yeah, no kidding. Well, this by a traffic guard.
Damn, you ever his throat out of nowhere.
Well, I mean, it was like.
What are you fucking wearing?
But this kid, I guess, tweeted. Stu Perez was the only one smart to call me out last night. Go watch the full video. I don't know what he means by that. If you're walking around, I'm sure it's the same with you. People are just sticking microphones and cameras in your face every 2 seconds. Yeah. So it's like, what are you gonna say? No? I mean, clearly the kid wasn't real. So I don't know what the point of that was. Kid wants to hook up with Joe. Oh, I know what this is.
This is funny.
What?
I know. Yeah, this is during a pizza review.
Oh my God, it's Dave. Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Dude, what? Let's go!
You guys want pizza?
Dude, what?
Yeah, take it. You guys can take the whole thing.
Dude, I love the podcast. BFF podcast, awesome, dude.
Which one?
BFF podcast. Video's awesome. Hook me up with Josh Richards. Hook me up with Josh Richards. I love that guy.
What do you mean hook you up with him?
I like it.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
Hey, yo, Josh.
Yeah. It's a strange. He meant
I think
it.
he meant like I want to be
He
friends.
meant it in a nice way. I mean, if you see, I'm like, what do you mean hook you up with him? He's like, I don't know, I like him. It's like, all right, whatever. But that is, I can always tell the BFF demo, like,
Well, yeah.
instantly.
He goes, pause.
Yeah.
Hook me up. Hook me up. That was cute.
So Kio, you got any drama going on in your life you want to sling out right now? Any girls that you were with recently? Because I know you've been with a bunch, but any like that?
Yeah,
had
what
bad
about
beef or
that
something
Amanda
like that?
girl? Are you guys a
Amanda,
thing?
we're really close. Like, we got really close really fast, but like, we're chilling with the friends.
Like you hooked
thing.
up quickly?
Hey, yo, calm down there, buddy. No, we're just friends. We we bonded really quickly because I was hanging out with Ale and Robert and Kyrie, and she was like in that same group.
Yeah.
And then she's like, so what are you guys doing for the Miami trip? And we're like, oh, let's all vibe. And she's like, oh, I have like a place in my apartment. And I was like,
So you stayed in her apartment?
so I'm staying at her apartment right now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, we're just friends though. It's kind of.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
That's literally what all you guys
I
said.
know,
It's
right?
Yo!
It's the same thing.
Just
Literally
friends
same
staying
shit.
at her apartment for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Just essentially living with her.
Yeah.
We got
No, that's cool.
one more here, and then we wrap it. And that's not friends. Threesome?
Threesome.
This is horrifying. If I get tagged in one more of these.
Is it Dave next?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that would be so fucking weird. I don't know.
It's so weird. What's your Instagram handle though?
Oh, that is weird.
It's so
There's
weird.
like
What's
10
her
of
name?
those a day.
Yeah.
Of those?
Yes.
That's pretty much everything that I think we got.
You want to do flip a few slides?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, all right, sure. So do you know
Josh.
Boomer Zoomer? How this is just, if you know, it's basically, since I'm older, they put different generations.
This guy's super
famous
old,
We haven't played
so
this
we
in a while.
No, we
look
haven't
at
played this in a
celebrities from
while.
his time. Ancient dinosaurs.
All right,
type
let's go.
shit.
Oh,
I wish I knew who that was. Damn.
You're gonna know when we say it. Do you know, Josh?
I don't know, will they know?
Paris Hilton.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Jenna Marbles.
Jenna Marbles.
What? Whoa! Yo!
That's Jenna Marbles. She used to work for Barstool.
Yeah, I
She
invented
used to be
Jenna.
hot.
I
Bro.
invented, yeah, she was a go-go dancer. I invented her.
Bro.
You like what? Made her in a lab or some shit?
Well, no, she was like a promo girl working in Boston, and I hired her, so she worked full-time for us and then blew up.
That's fucking sick. All right.
She's a goat.
Oh,
Do you know who that is?
do you know who that is?
I was against this guy.
Kind of looks like him.
I kind of like that hoodie, though.
Jacket.
Yeah, it's fire.
Kio.
Swilling
I think it's
merch.
Kio Cyr.
Who is it?
Kio Cyr.
That's me.
It is you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I got it. So
No, you did say it.
Yeah,
You
he
did say
he
it.
Oh my
Oh.
god, he looks familiar. He's in
I know
he's in Baywatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name though?
Is it? Yeah, you guys guess?
I fucking.
you don't know who that is?
Hasselhoff?
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff.
How do you not know David Hasselhoff?
You know
This
the
guy
face,
is a
you know the
king.
face.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know
You
the
probably
face.
only
I
know
know
him
the
from the
name.
SpongeBob
I
movie.
just like. I
Yeah, I
just,
saw him in SpongeBob.
He was also Knight Rider, which is
I
like
didn't.
a
I didn't
little
watch the
car that talked
SpongeBob
kid.
movie, but fucking thanks for dissing me.
No, it's, yeah.
I'll let Dave try to guess. There's no way you're gonna get this. I don't.
He
think.
kind of, I might.
He's in the boxing.
He's in the
Austin.
boxing. No.
He's in like the undercard.
No,
He's in the
what?
undercard. He's one of the
fucking, I
undercards.
don't
He's a
know, he look
TikToker. He's a TikToker.
He's
Nate
fighting
Wyatt.
DDG.
Nate Wyatt.
Nate Wyatt.
I didn't know that name either.
Oh shit!
Not a clue.
Yikes.
No fucking idea.
Carmen Electra.
Who's that?
Sounds familiar, but
If you saw her young, her, she's married to Rodman. Arguably like the hottest chick ever going in her prime.
She an actress?
Yeah, she was an actress.
is? Who the fuck is this?
I know her
No
name, but I'll let
disrespect.
you guys guess.
No idea.
No clue.
Tara.
Tara?
She hangs out with Tana.
That's her name? Tara?
Tara.
Tara? She just
Tara
goes by
card?
Tara?
T-A or T-E?
T-A.
Tara.
What's she do?
What's her like full social? Is it Tara's
TikTok.
World? Is that her
Tara's
thing?
World, yeah.
Oh, okay. I know who she is. Okay. Never mind.
She's
I don't
on
like know
TikTok.
her, but I mean like I know that at. I've seen that before.
Oh, that's he's in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And he's
fucking.
He's also in Zombie.
He's like, how fucking old is he?
He's old.
Yeah, he is.
So he's
old.
been in
I
a
fucking
million trillion
love
movies.
He's in Garfield. He
Ghostbusters,
was in
though.
Garfield too.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Martin, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh.
I had to make out with
You know?
a fucking brat.
No.
No idea.
No.
Maddie Monroe.
That's Maddie, yeah, right?
Yeah, it's Maddie.
Who is
It's just
Just a
TikToker.
TikToker.
pretty?
Charlie's BFF.
Yeah, one of Charlie's good friends.
Is that
That's it.
That was pretty decent.
I think I did pretty good.
Yeah.
It stayed pretty true to form.
Yeah.
I got him. That was pretty good.
Yeah. That would have been really
I thought
funny.
when I said look like you, like, it kind of does. It was
Imagine he
a weird
gets so
angle.
completely.
I know,
We were
right?
throwing you off. We were
Yeah.
throwing you off.
Yeah.
All right, so there it is. That's headlines. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for coming
Yeah,
on, G.
headlines with Kio.
Fuck yeah.
All right, BFFs brought to you by Takis. Takis Fuego, Takis Blue Heat rolled tortilla chips are hot as the BFF podcast, which are really hot. These are really hot. I ate a million of them in
They're
Miami.
really hot.
Takis Blue Heat chips come in hot chili pepper flavor, and Takis Fuego come in both hot chili pepper and lime flavor. The rolled form of the chip creates distinctive crunch. Powder coating delivers the intense, one-of-a-kind flavors. Are they meant for you? Find Takis on Amazon today and face the intensity. I liked, which ones? I like the ones I'm holding, the Fuego.
The Fuego ones are the best ones.
Yeah, the
for
Fuegos
sure.
were mine. So sign up, get them, support the show. Takis, thanks for being part of the show.
We're good? Okay, BFFs, we're back in Miami. Charly Jordan, welcome to the show. I was just saying before we started, you were late today. And are you did I say, are you like high?
Right?
Right
No,
off the
dude, I
bat,
just
just
have
Your
calling
eyes,
you
like,
out.
well, I heard you say it, and then I'm looking at your eyes, and it's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
allergies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in
Hey,
full
go get
support
your
of
Annie
that.
energy.
If,
Go get
if
your
anyone
Annie
knows me.
Yeah, well, you have your own company for it, you're
I
saying,
do. I
right?
have my own rolling company, like
Okay.
rose paper company. So.
And it's all online, or is that like
Yeah,
stores?
it's all direct to consumer online. We don't sell it in stores right now, but we've been selling out online, so we can't even provide to stores.
So how long has that been going on for?
It's probably been like half a year. It's called Smoke Roses, and we have organic rose petal joints and the goji berry cones as well. So it's all like superfood, no chemicals, dyes, pesticides, additives. Because when you
Fancy.
smoke stuff like rolling papers have bleach in it, and backwoods have tobacco in it. So you just want to. Oh, look at that!
That was what were those noises? Was that us changing?
Was that like your thing texting
Look,
us?
I have customer support down there in the
Oh, it was
corner.
texting us. It was giving us beeps.
Got
ready
it.
to help.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
actually, I did my first Monster Hits Only club video this morning.
Yeah, you posted a video on your story smoking.
Yeah, so I'm
Wait,
the
you're
only-
back?
Well, I'm the only one. So
You my first.
I used to have like a club, MHOC, where it's like you can only take Monster Hits. It got actually quite popular, but I got banned. I get banned like if I do anything.
I
get
texted
kicked
you
off
like
social
3
media.
months ago to bring
Yeah.
that back.
So
was like,
I was
"How
saying
do
there's
you
a
do it?"
guy, Jorge Masvidal, who I'm like a fan of. He's an MMA guy. Oh, we're getting the presents. He gave it to me. Do we have that video? We can put it
bust
in.
him
This
out.
was this morning, but I'll probably get kicked off social media for doing it. Now, people.
It's childproof, so
Yeah,
let's see
there
if
it
you
is.
can open it.
Jesus Christ, I feel like a child.
Boy, Monster Hits Only, buddy. We back, Miami. Here, see, that's the
Dave!
morning. Yeah.
Oh,
but
wow.
Yes.
Yeah, and you got to cough. That's the only way to do it. Like this was a big
Monster
thing at
shit.
Barstool. Like people, we had merch, we had the works until I got kicked off social media.
Yo,
for
these
doing
are
it.
fat.
Right?
Oh shit! Wow.
That's sick.
They hold 1 gram each.
So these are like despite being the president and CEO of MHOC, like these are
I feel like
basically
you know nothing about weed.
very little. These are like because I can't
these
roll
the
a
goji
joint,
berry
so this
rose
is for
ones?
people who
These are
can't
the
roll.
rose
it.
ones.
You
Yeah.
just shove it in
You just
there.
shove. It's a cone.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So there's no weed in it,
roses.
so that's why I can ship
So
it
you're a
like
pothead?
internationally. Yes.
you are okay.
Proud pothead.
For
right
how
now.
long? How long have you been like
Since I was
one?
18.
Okay,
I
and
was
you're
raised
from Vegas.
From Vegas, but raised Mormon my whole life, so like smoking was like a huge
You were raised
no-go.
Mormon in Vegas?
Yes.
Is that like a thing?
Isn't that the most ironic thing you've ever heard in your life?
It is, yeah.
Is that a thing?
Actually.
Are
It
there a
is
lot of
thing.
Mormons
so,
in Vegas?
Vegas actually has the biggest Mormon population outside of Utah.
Okay,
Second
so there you
biggest Mormon
go.
population.
So how far out, like, in Vegas, a huge place, obviously. Like, how far away from like the Strip were you? Like
10 minutes.
You were that close.
Yeah. I was actually born down by the stratosphere. Like I lived there for the first 4 years of my life, which is super ghetto. I don't know if anyone's been down there, but it's pretty bad. And then I moved up to Henderson, which is like 10 minutes away from the Strip.
So,
When you turned 18, did you go crazy since you grew up in
Yes.
like,
Mormon?
you close with your family? We're getting deep. This is
Yeah,
like
I know,
Daniel
I know.
Phillips content. It's not supposed to be there, but I'm curious.
Let's deep
Like,
dive.
like Mormon, like, and clearly now you got a weed company. I don't think those
I know,
things
it's
go
so
together.
That's a
not very much, but yeah. As far as the way I grew up, I'm not super close with anybody that I really grew up with. Just
Except
because,
Tana.
Yes, but it's crazy because we weren't super close growing up either. We actually kind of reconnected once we got out of high school. But yeah, growing up, I mean, everyone that I grew up with has very different beliefs and value systems than mine. So it's just like, you know, like I post bikini pictures on Instagram, which according to the Mormon church, like I couldn't show my shoulders, my knees, like nothing my whole life. So that is just like a huge switch up. But I definitely enjoy and prefer my life currently how it is than what it was. Nothing against the Mormon church, but it's definitely just not my jam.
Did you know that like your whole life growing up kind of thing before?
I knew it when
18?
I was like 13, 14, like asking and
waiting.
questioning all my teachers. Like I was just like,
Yep.
I don't know, I disagree. Like I was like so argumentative and I was just like, okay. Like I was being told that because my parents were divorced that I wasn't gonna see them in heaven. Like that's like what I was being
Can
told.
you get
and I was
divorced?
just like,
If you're a
whoa.
Mormon, can you get divorced? Is
It's
that like
very
frowned upon? Got it.
severely.
Okay.
So like, even that concept within itself of like, oh, you're unhappy with someone, you have to stay with them. I'm like, that doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of things.
Got it. All right. So grew up in Vegas. How well? I'm
Vegas
always
is
curious.
fun,
How well do you guys know each other?
We met, it was probably like two years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, how old are you?
19 now. So I probably did meet you when I was 17 actually, because you probably
You were
came out like
17
this.
turning 18.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
And their manager hit me up to DJ their birthday party.
I think that's what it
Manager
was.
being.
Was it Michael?
I thought he was here, by the way. Where's growing
He
up?
is in Miami this
gonna
time,
be
but he's
with
not
you.
like with me.
No, it was,
Oh, what's going on there?
he's doing all the crypto. Warren Lentz.
Oh, Warren. Okay.
Yeah, it was
okay.
Warren.
Yeah.
He hit me up and he's like, can you come DJ their birthday party? I was literally walking in and I was like, sure, but like, you know, I was like, I'm down. And I was like, okay, payment, whatever. And there he's like, no, we'll do like exchange for like TikToks. So I was like, okay. I hadn't really been on TikTok that much, so I didn't really understand it at that point.
crazy.
But I came and DJ'd, and as I was walking in, he was getting escorted out of his own birthday party because it was held at a club.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
he was
kicked
turning
out.
18.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
And I was like getting all my homies drinks and everything like
Yeah,
that too,
we had a
because
little
like
shit with
I was
that.
like I had a fake or something like that. So I was like going and getting drinks for all my friends. And then one of like the, I don't know, fucking just club people saw that I was handing my friend a drink. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it was
it's a-
actually fucking Gavin sitting over there grinning.
It's a dangerous area for
yeah,
club
and then
people.
they kicked me out. So
Damn.
it was-
All right. So how long have you been DJing for? This is like if I said what do you, if it's like, and I'm guessing here. Hey Charlie, what's your dream like situation? Guessing on what they put together and what you've said, it would be like a mainstream big time DJ. Am I right
Yes.
about that?
Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been DJing for?
I've been DJing for like 2.5 years. I got into it because I did travel videos, and then
Yep.
the festival started picking me up to help them make their after movies. So I was helping like EDC, Coachella, all these different major festivals like Lollapalooza, EDC Mexico, traveling internationally, nationally.
How'd you get into that?
Through the travel videos. So I, from Vegas, moved to Utah, did road trips for like 1.5 years, and that's how I got popping on Instagram, was from doing travel road trips. I started posting travel pictures, videos, and then I got enough followers where I started being able to fly places, and I actually worked with like charity groups for a couple years where I traveled predominantly to like third world countries, and I would work with tourism boards
Trying to get people to go to third world countries.
to help promote tourism because that's their main source of income, and it's how they end
So
up.
were you like doing like bikini videos, or were you like have like water on your head like going to a well?
Maybe a little combo, a little
Yeah.
mix,
Yeah,
a little mix,
bikini
water on the head,
on the
bikini
head.
combo.
Exactly.
Nice.
That'd be
So
fire.
obviously there's like the fun content. Like everyone gets so on the whole like bikini thing, but it's like if I'm on a beach
What are you
in the
gonna wear?
Dominican Republic, am I supposed to be wearing a sweater? Like,
Well, no, I'm not on it, but it's like
No,
if you're doing like charity work, I don't know that that would be like in my shoes. Like, I don't want to go there. It's like I want to go party and shit, you know?
yeah. So there's obviously the party like tourism side of going to places like that, but we would usually go to the more developing sides of the country, and you know, like I would go to places like Turks and Caicos, the Dominican Republic,
They ever
all
throw
over
down
South
there?
America. It's crazy. Like
They still party?
Oh, partying? I mean, they're drinking all sorts of stuff. I don't even know. Like in Dominican, they have like this thing called Mama Juana. It's this random alcohol drink. But you know, all these places we would go and obviously try to make a video that's captivating, get people's attention to focus on a problem. But we went usually to places that had natural disasters that had just happened. So like we went to Turks and Caicos and picked up dead dogs for 2 days because there were dead dogs all over the island.
Jesus
and like,
Christ.
I know it's super depressing, but like that's just real shit that's happening, you know?
Literally
No
can't
wonder
be
you
more
smoke so
depressing.
much weed.
Dominican Republic, like they don't have a trash system there, so we went and picked up trash for like a week and filled up literally like 5 trucks full of trash. And every single trip that I did, I don't really like exploiting that side of things too, so I would make an informative video, but I wasn't like trying to like film kids or like film
It
me
wasn't
doing
like the
charity
clout
work.
chasey, like make the thumbnail some kid on the street, like,
Exactly.
crying or something.
Helping
So I did that, and then got into festivals. I love festivals, love music. From Vegas, EDC is there. It's like the biggest EDM festival in the world. First year I went, it was like Marshmello, Skrillex going back to back. I was like, this is awesome, this is sick. I have to teach myself, and I actually, in a charity auction, won DJing lessons from Blau. Obviously Justin's like really big in the crypto space. And
We had that dude. We're spelling, I never got his name right. We've been around for so fucking
Free
long.
LAU.
Free Lau, that's what I pronounced him. But we had him playing our blackout tours back in 2010.
he's big in the college scene.
Yeah,
So
2000, and I never got it right, like Blau, 3 Lau, yeah. We had him way the fuck back.
yeah, I won DJing lessons from him in a charity auction. So I went over to his house and he's like, I don't have time to teach you how to DJ, but I'm sponsored by Serato, so I'll give you these turntables. And at the time, it's like an $8,000.
So you won fake lessons, basically?
What?
So you won fake lessons?
Yeah.
He didn't even
I won
teach
fake
you?
lessons.
that.
He was like, I
I
don't want to
find
teach you,
this.
but he's like, here's turntables. And like, honestly, I couldn't even afford them at the time. Like, they're so expensive. They're like $8,000. So I was just like, thank
I'll
you
take it.
so
Okay,
much.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
How'd you win this auction then?
my friend Tim Sykes, who's also a stock trader, actually.
The names that you're
Yeah, I know,
throwing
she's
out
just
right
name
now.
dropping.
It's like a who's who.
It's like almost like a humble brag
No,
situation.
he
Just
donated
bap,
a shit
bap,
ton to
bap.
the Barstool Fund, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Fuck with that.
He was who I traveled with a lot. It was like him and a group of like 10 influencers. He was a big part of the charity work because you've seen his whole like work from anywhere. So he trades stocks all over the world, but he also goes and donates like insane amounts of money to like small organizations and groups and works with Pencils of Promise and builds schools.
I could
all over
probably do
the
like a
world.
spider web,
great
like, well,
guy.
how'd you meet Tim Sykes?
This might
How'd
be
you
a
do-
sensitive topic, but were you not engaged when I first met you?
Engaged?
Or something like that?
Oh no, I just got out of a breakup. It was like a 3-year-long relationship with someone that was a little bit older. So
I thought you had like a fiance or something like that.
I mean, it was pretty close to that, but
Okay,
no, that was a
Jeez.
while ago.
So,
Fuck that guy.
shit
Get him
is
out of
so-
here.
He's like, this might be a sensitive subject, but
We have-
speaking of the whole Mormon
It
thing,
just like
weren't you
popped into
engaged?
my head. Yeah, I was like, weren't.
we have this comment. You were saying a little bit like you don't love your personal life being like all over the internet. If you've ever seen the show, whether you have, I'm always like so far behind the times, but I'm starting to see you like way more. Like even when you came in, it's like I looked at Purple's story. It's like you're there dancing around. You're Tana. You seem to be on the rot, and maybe it's been going on for a while. These two can probably tell me that more than like I can. But you seem to be kind of like a
I would
hot
say
it girl
lately
right
you've been
now.
like going up a little bit, right? Yeah, for
It
sure.
feels like it. I like
Yeah.
to think so.
So, but are you? I'm not buying the part where you came in like I don't like that. This seems to be like you seem to be right. If you're rolling with Tana and you're in the middle of
Right.
this shit, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Well, that's the thing is like I think everyone does think there's obviously very split individuals. You know, there's people that are doing it because they're genuinely doing it, and there's people that do it for that specific reason. And I honestly I feel like I've been doing this for a long time. People may not have known, but like I said, I started this when I was like 17, 18. Blew up before TikTok was really a thing, and I didn't live in LA when I blew up. Like I was traveling all over, so I wasn't a part of the socialite, like influencer
Also,
Hollywood
Instagram
like
famous
drama.
is a lot different.
Well, how big are you on Instagram?
How what?
Like how many followers you got on Instagram? What's your number one platform? Instagram still?
No, TikTok is
TikTok.
now, which is crazy. I've been doing TikTok for 1 year, and I have like 6.4 million followers. I've been doing Instagram since I was 17, and I have 4.6 million, which is like...
It's harder to grow on Instagram.
It is so much harder to grow on Instagram.
I can't grow on TikTok anymore.
Really?
You're like shadow banned or something.
Yeah, I think I'm shadow banned everywhere, kind of. But like, I grew really quickly on TikTok, and then
it just like slowed
it's
down.
like really hard. No matter what I do, it doesn't really go up. Do you still go up a ton on Instagram?
Instagram is definitely
sorry,
slow.
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok, yeah. Like, I just went up, I was 6.3 yesterday, 6.4 today. I'm just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
this
see, I
is
can't
so
do that.
random.
Well, you are
But-
all over the place here, too.
But it started happening because I'd always been friends with all these people, but I never hung out with anyone because I was traveling all the time. And then when quarantine
Now you could collab with
started,
them all
I
and
was like
everything. Yeah,
trapped
yeah,
in LA.
yeah.
So you had to.
I was like, okay, I have to adjust. I have to get like
No, for sure.
into this. And so I started hanging out with everyone. And I had a really fun time getting to know everyone, honestly. Like, I'd never really spent time with everyone who was in the social media space. Like, I kind of try to keep myself removed a little bit, but still do social media, right? Because you can have this as your job and not have it be your whole life. And I'm a big, big believer in that. And it's actually something that I've really struggled with living in LA, because it really does feel like your whole life, like from the people that you hang out with to the things people talk to you about. And I genuinely don't enjoy it, actually, no.
But do you realize?
And I think anyone who knows me would tell you the exact same
So
thing.
like this
I'm
rumor
not
that's coming out with like you and
really-
Tana that you guys were like girlfriend, right? Like that was, is that, do you, and I can tell obviously the answer is no, but like in a weird way, there's no party like, oh, this is good buzz. Like, and Tana, I want her on, she'll do anything.
Tana
She-
would be like,
she's
yeah,
at
I
the
know that's
fucking
good buzz. She'd be
center
like,
of-
yeah.
Tana
Yeah.
is
Like,
a
that's why we
fucking,
did it.
she doesn't give a fuck.
Right,
And that's
yeah.
why I love her though, because she's just herself all the time, very honest, and I absolutely admire that about her. And I think that's why we are such good friends, because I like kind of wish I was a little bit more like that. And she always tells me, she's like, you're so responsible and put together. I'm like, we kind of balance each other out when we hang out.
Right,
which is
little
nice.
yin and yang action.
Exactly.
All right.
So you were
Fair.
at the fight with last week and you're going tomorrow, right? You were at the Logan Paul fight.
Correct.
Now you've been linked with him, you're denying that one.
You have been linked
Wait,
with
when
him.
did I deny that?
I think this
Both
picture
denied
or
dating
something
rumors.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you guys
love this
denied
picture.
dating rumors, right?
Love this picture, yes. We are not dating. Love this picture because I was actually sitting on the ground, rolling a
one?
backwood, and it was windy. And so I asked Logan to sit behind me to
Fair
block the
enough.
wind.
I gotta be
True
honest.
friend.
Fair
I'm,
enough.
boyfriend.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
confused.
Like, look at me, because I'm hunched over, right? I'm like,
Right.
I'm confused. I just was like, you deny it. Like, when did I deny it? But you did deny it.
oh, sorry, you said linked to him.
Yo,
I'm
and you
friends with
denied
him.
it.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
there's no like romance,
Oh,
nothing. Just
no.
friends with him.
No.
Okay.
I've known Logan again for like probably like 3 or 4 years. I met him when I first came out to LA, and you know, he's a great friend. I love spending time with him. Obviously, this is such a pivotal time in his career, so it's just been really cool to like spend time with him and help him and encourage him through like the whole thing.
What'd you think of the fight?
I honestly was blown away because I, again, grew up in Vegas. UFC boxing was like a huge thing there.
Right.
So Floyd Mayweather, like, I'm like, that's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
That's an icon.
Yeah.
He is.
And I really didn't know, like, at first, and then I actually ended up going to Puerto Rico to visit Logan and watched him train for a week, and I was just like, this kid is like an animal. I was
It's
like,
legit.
holy, like I was just like,
He got
oh
big.
my
He got
gosh.
cut as fuck.
Like,
yeah.
insane. Like, I was out doing hikes, and I would come back, and he was just, you know, ice bath after ice bath after ice bath,
Yeah.
meal prep, working out. I was like, scientifically speaking, this man could totally beat the shit out of Floyd Mayweather. Like, this is crazy. So I really didn't know what was going to happen. Then as I got closer to the fight, the fact that he went 8 rounds with him, like that he even lasted 8 rounds, and like he even said that, he's like, you know, no one tell me anything's impossible ever again, because it's just so impressive. I was honestly really impressed. It was a little bit, I was confused about the whole no judges thing though, and like no winner.
Because you couldn't,
Yeah.
they couldn't sanction
'Cause
it
it's like an
because you can't. Well, you
exhibition.
can't have
It's
a
the
guy
weight-
who's like
it's the weight,
190
yeah.
pounds fighting.
Yeah, the
like,
size
like,
difference.
yeah,
140
right.
or whatever.
Okay, I was curious on your take on that.
What about you though?
I didn't know what was gonna happen. I consider myself a boxing fan, and I actually know Logan like pretty well. He does a lot with like pens, so I went from impressed to I still don't know. Because it was boring towards the end.
Right.
Like
They were
First,
both dead.
first
Hug,
3
hug,
rounds
hug.
were like entertaining. I'd
and
say.
Floyd does
And
what
then
he did.
fourth,
He didn't
like,
throw
Floyd
a punch
came
in the
out.
first and second
Yeah,
round.
that's the
but
thing.
then you could tell Floyd does his thing where he's like, well,
That's
he can't,
Floyd's game
he
as well,
can't hurt
right?
me. He just went like this and walked into him. But like there was a huge conspiracy theory
that Logan got knocked
which
out.
is
and, like,
bullshit.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
that's
never.
so
wa-
stupid.
he was-
That's
he
stupid.
always
That's
has
fucking
legs.
dumb. Yeah.
But it was kind of, I guess, the size difference. I don't know. It was.
Floyd's fought people that size
Floyd
before
wasn't
though,
even
I
breaking
think.
sweat.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't?
It's illegal. You can't.
He
That
couldn't
fight
have
was
done
an
it on
exhibition.
like a it would have had
and
to
he's
been another
older,
exhibition.
but he caught Logan clean a couple times.
Yeah.
Logan has a good chin, and you know we had a debate at our. We have like
Oh
this-
yeah, Logan had a great chin.
Yeah,
Holy
Logan
fuck,
was
he
eating
was
punches.
eating it.
We have a big fat guy who works for us. Not big and fat anymore, big cat. Dan.
Oh, big cat.
And we
Yeah,
had
fat.
this debate like 10 years ago before any of it. if Dan and Floyd could each punch each other, you couldn't block it, who would fall down first? And he's like, Floyd would, because I weigh so much more. I was like, no chance. It was interesting.
Are they talking like with gloves on?
They
or
both
fist?
won. In my mind, Floyd won. He made a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Logan won. He won 8 rounds. It was a win-win.
Yep,
The
100%.
fans,
They didn't really win.
it got a little boring. I mean, the
I don't
people
know
were
if the
booing
fans
towards
won.
it.
I think
But who
the fans
cares?
took the L.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to be honest, if they can do it and sell tickets, God bless them.
Yeah.
All right, we had your ex-boyfriend, right, Taylor?
Yes.
Okay,
Did have him
on. He told his story. I think this is what people kind of want to hear. Sommer Ray says Tayler Holder tried getting back with her when he's with Charly Jordan. Sommer explains the story. Do you have a take on any of this?
Yeah, what's the take?
Give us the
Okay,
tea.
Did you hear what? Did you hear what Taylor said?
What
I
the
did.
fuck's the take?
And what, like, true, not true,
Wait,
facts?
oh yeah, we
Taylor
did
really
post
only
the
talked
Taylor
about
pod.
Summer.
Yeah,
I feel like you
About
focused
Charlie.
more on summer.
When did you guys break up?
You and
Wait,
Taylor.
what? When?
Yeah.
I think it was like 5 weeks ago.
I love how we all
So
lean
we
back.
all-
I love how we all lean back.
This
for
is
It's
like,
oh,
this
shit,
is like
this
your
is
blood then.
serious.
This is kind of how long you dated for.
It was 7 months.
Okay, so it's like sort of fresh.
It was really public though, so people were obsessed with you guys together. That's why the breakup was
Yes.
so probably hard for you.
And
Yes.
I'm gonna ask things that are like probably repetitive. You said, why did you guys break up?
Why did we break
Yeah.
up?
Mutual,
So
you, him, like what happened?
it was mutual. We both have very different lives, and obviously when we kind of met, it was like at the beginning of quarantine.
Sure.
So we had a lot of time to spend together, but as soon as everything kind of started going back to how it was, from my lifestyle of like nightlife, DJing, traveling, and then his is like very much staying in LA, very much entertainment focused. So we're always doing different things, and there just was bad timing. So it was a mutual breakup, and then this whole like summer situation, it's so crazy to me. I saw on the interview you did with him, you were like, why is this resurfacing again after a year?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what we were.
We
all
were like,
wondering.
why
brought
is
it
this?
up.
Like, I was thinking the same thing. I was just like, why, after literally a year, like, this girl's had multiple boyfriends, has been doing her own thing. Like, why does she still care to bring this up? It's, like, really funny that she would bring it up right before one of Taylor's biggest fights. Right before my biggest residency announcement in Vegas. Like, I just signed, like, a 2-year residency in Vegas, which
Saw
is
that.
super exciting.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank
congrats.
you.
That's amazing. That's
so
how-
exciting.
how it
You
feels.
guys are going to have to come out.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she brought it up now.
You said you
So you
barely
don't like
even know
this
her.
girl, clearly.
Yeah, there's
Dude,
no
I can tell by like the way you're
well,
talking
I just
now.
don't
Yeah.
really know her. That's the crazy part.
That's why it's like,
It's
why are
I
you
don't know
talking
this
You
girl.
guys have like passed by each other on like paparazzi or some shit before, right? And like,
Yeah, so she was in the same restaurant as me, and obviously Kevin was like, "You guys are in the same building together."
Yeah, of
da, da,
course
da,
he's
da,
gonna
da.
be there fucking.
And
video.
I don't have a problem with, or didn't have a problem with her up until lately because she started resurfacing all this stuff. I was just like, "Yo, like you slandered me online for 4 months like straight." Because
And
Taylor,
what was she saying?
So Taylor and I started talking to each other, and to my knowledge, they were done. Everyone told me they were done. He told me they were done. I was like, okay, like I'd met her a couple times, didn't really know her that well, so I really didn't think there was gonna be a problem. Taylor and I got paparazzi'd going out to lunch, and this is when we were friends, so shouldn't have even been a problem anyways because we weren't dating, we weren't talking, we just went to
Let's
lunch.
just, you guys in your TikTok
TikTok world
think
with the
you can
little,
get
like,
away with
friends
like your
thing,
friends.
the
That's
music video
like,
with married women.
Just so you know,
It's like God,
like
man.
real world.
How's this real?
Okay,
life?
that's a little
not-
bit different. I literally was just
That's
going
not
to
real
lunch.
world though. You know that's not real world. Like you don't just like.
No shit, and like go back to interviews from a year ago. I actually had a business meeting at this restaurant in Beverly Hills, and I got the whole thing comped, and it was like 4 people that were coming, and they all had to reschedule. So I had this like really nice meal, and I was like, I don't want to eat this by myself here, so I just hit up Taylor. I was like, yo, if you want to bring you and any friends, like come through, like eat the food.
Right. I mean, go.
And then,
bullshit, but go ahead. That's like such bullshit.
I love it. I love that he calls it.
I mean, it is like if I had a girlfriend and she's going out to dinner with like an attractive dude, I'm like for lunch, like what the fuck is that all about?
But neither of us had significant others.
Right,
We
you're
were
saying
just
right,
friends.
but correct. That's
'Cause
you're
Taylor and I
not
had
just
known each
friends,
other-
but go ahead.
But we'd known each other for a while, probably
Right.
like 2.5
But I mean,
years prior.
the
to
proof
this.
is in the pudding. You ended up dating the dude.
We did
so,
end up dating, yes. So at
Yeah,
the time, but I'm
it's a
saying,
little-
so I'm not saying that nothing was
They weren't
going to
dating
happen.
yet.
Right.
But at the time, we were under the impression
working
that
on
we were
it.
friends.
All right, so
Yes.
continue.
Right.
We were just hanging out, getting.
But you
each
both
other.
were single at the time.
Correct.
Yes,
So,
correct.
it's
So
like,
then it
kind of
really
like
doesn't matter.
a date, but go ahead.
So it was
Yes.
a date.
Yeah.
Sure, if you guys want to call it that.
I
don't
do.
think it was
I
a
do.
date.
We do
For the
actually.
record, I do.
Yeah, on the record, I want to call
All
it
right,
a
but
date.
go ahead.
We went to lunch as friends and got paparazzi'd, and Summer saw the video online, and that's when she started saying.
Because
stuff
she still
about
had feelings for Taylor.
I guess.
And we don't know if they're actually
She
still
probably
maybe.
threw up the block. Again.
I actually saw. I
Probably hit the block.
She did.
She
and,
ever blocked
and that's
you?
why there was this whole like So she blocked me for like a day. I
She's the
couldn't see.
block queen.
I couldn't
No, for
see.
real.
I
Can
couldn't
we
see
get
her
her?
shit.
We gotta get her.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we gotta get her on
every
the pod,
side. I actually
like-
sat next to her at
She
the
blocks
fight.
more than fucking Rudy Gobert. Like,
She
she's
said that she
going
never
crazy.
blocked me, so I was confused. Like, it was like literally one day where I could not see her profile, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
You've never said anything to her or about her before?
No.
And just hit you with the block?
She just hit me with it, and I was like, "Okay, like I don't know what I did." Like, I had known her, so I was like, "I'm sorry. Like, you have still have feelings for Tayler. I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes. Like, I don't know what's going on." And then she really just like went into it. Like every paparazzi interview that someone asked her about me, she would be like, "This girl," she's like, "Oh, the girl that Tayler Holder's talking to, like her name doesn't even deserve to be said. Like she knew my fucking name." And she was just like really being petty and like.
She's got to search your name to block you.
Yeah,
that's
doing
true.
some crazy
That's
shit.
true. You gotta know someone's name to block their Instagram.
That is true. That is facts.
Yeah.
You know, she said
Yeesh.
she didn't block me, and that's been like her whole one thing that she's clung on to is that I said that she blocked me, and then she didn't. But besides that, I haven't really ever done anything to the girl. I don't really know her, so I'm not sure why this has become such a thing. And exactly what Taylor said too. He's tried talking to her in person. I've tried talking to her in person. We were literally at the same place a couple nights ago. Tried to talk to her. Girl turns her back on me, refuses to speak to me. I was like, okay, so you're gonna go online.
There's got to be a point where it's just like,
And say all
no
this
point
shit.
anymore to make an effort.
No, for
right?
real.
I
That's
mean,
why.
it's one of those things. I've said it a bunch. It's just you guys are all under a microscope.
Yeah.
But when you really boil it down to the nuts of it, it happens with everybody everywhere. It's like
In real life,
start dating her ex and she still has feelings. So it's like there's jealousy
there's
or what.
just
Like,
Whatever
that
the
happens
fuck's
everywhere.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's
but I
just-
just
there's
feel
a
like you
huge
could
microscope.
easily address that in person. And that's the part that I was talking about. It's so crazy to me. Like, I sacrifice everything about my life to, you know, I put everything about my life online, and my relationship is one thing that I'm not willing to, like, fake or, like, expose. And this relationship that I had with Tayler was, like, the first public relationship I've ever had. Prior to that, everything had been super private. So I just got kind of thrown into this, like, whole world that I had no clue about. And that's why, like, major props to you and all of your friends for dealing with the fucking drama that goes on all the time.
I mean, she brought up before
'Cause
you were here
It's just crazy. Like, it's so insane.
a 5-letter word that we don't speak around here.
Right,
It's like,
yeah.
we don't say that name around here.
No.
But, yeah, no, we don't. But that was just
No, we
a whole, I mean, I don't really know any of them anymore. I don't really see them, honestly. Like,
me
everyone's
neither.
kind of split up and done their own thing.
How do you not see him? I feel like you're in the mix of everywhere. Like you're now, and maybe it's because I knew you were coming on the show, but I just feel like I'm seeing you now everywhere, which I guess is good for you, like your brand and everything you're doing.
Yeah,
but they're all
work-wise,
together.
like-
This whole
like
pack
those ones
is all. The LA crew is like
But not the,
together.
the 5-letter word one.
No. We're
So
not
she
talking
doesn't
about
see
that.
him.
Oh, I
But-
thought you meant.
No,
like,
she meant like,
Even,
we don't see
even
it.
we don't really see, like, I honestly,
I mean,
just,
I've been like shut off from everyone.
AWOL.
Yeah, I was just chilling in my house for the last 3 months until like
Same.
Miami the last 2 weekends,
Yeah.
really.
But the reason
So-
I feel like I've been, you know, whatever is because I really have been putting in like so much more time and work. Like I actually started socializing less and putting more time into like building my team around me and the things that I'm doing. So yeah, like, you know, investing in my own businesses,
yeah.
starting my own businesses.
Fuck yeah.
I built a whole studio out in my house. I've been spending so much time making music and getting ready for this residency.
when does that start?
Yeah.
July 2nd.
That's
Oh,
soon.
jeez.
So it's so
Yeah.
soon.
So
you're
when
getting
it's a
hyped, you're
residency-
getting excited.
I'm just
yeah,
like,
counting down the days.
Are
What-
you nervous?
I am nervous just because I'm playing amongst like some of the most renowned, like Zed, Tiesto. I just saw
That's
some of the,
huge.
you know, like Jack Harlow has a residency there, Madison Beer. Like it's like just the most insane lineup ever.
Now look at you.
Madison
and,
Beer.
like-
She's about to be on the fucking shit list, dude.
But for me,
she's about to be on the
What?
list. No,
Madison
she,
Beer.
I do
She
text
don't
her.
know
She
her.
keeps- She doesn't answer. She was
she
supposed
keeps
to
just
come on
like
the pod.
dipping us. She said she was gonna come on the pod, and she's just hitting
You go,
us every
skirt.
Ignored
little
the last
fucking day.
one. The last two.
Yeah, she's ignored a bunch.
Yep.
And it
Dave,
reminds
you
me.
said it, man. I mean, I didn't say it. You said it. She's gonna be on the shit list soon.
Yeah, I just sent her a what the fuck.
Nice. Nice.
So when you have a residency, is that, I know what that means, is that once a week? Like, is
so I'll be
it
playing one show a month for the next 2 years.
oh wow, insane.
Wow.
That's sick.
Locked in.
It's no, but it's amazing because like you think of like a tour, like
Do you get
touring.
paid for that?
Nah, I'm doing it for
Yeah.
free. Yes, I'm getting
Like a
paid
lot?
for that.
Can you talk about how much you get paid?
Yeah, give us the deets.
Can you give us the number, the exact
You guys
number?
are the cents, please.
Yeah, no, down to
no,
the
it's
cent.
definitely a great,
After taxes, how much
great
is it?
job.
After the tax pay, what do you get exactly?
That's
what
funny,
goes in the bank
Josh.
account?
That's
What we have a game. Should we do the game, Kareem? Is it a good game?
We have fuck, marry, kill, or ATI.
Let's do fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
It was set up for her, correct?
Yes.
All right, so let's do it for her.
Nice.
Wow, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
For you specifically?
We
this
tried
was made
it
for her specifically.
Yeah, we catered the game
Oh,
for
to
Charly.
her.
That's beautiful.
So these people, so obviously fuck, marry, kill.
Oh.
All right. So we got Sommer Ray, Tana, and Addison.
That's awesome. This is an awesome start.
Wow, I'm so glad that these like 3 beautiful women are up here right now. Obviously, marry Tana.
You go insane. I know you're friends with her. I've never actually met Tana, but marrying Tana, you'd end up
You would
with a
have to,
dead
yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot your brains out.
Fuck Addison and kill Sommer. I think that's
pretty easy.
I feel like I could have
obvious.
guessed that.
Self-explanatory
Yeah.
I
one.
feel like we could have guessed
We
that.
love it. Love to see it.
Kill
My
off
queen in
Tana.
the middle.
How old are all these girls?
They're all...
I think Addison is
Charly can just play this one.
20 something.
She's 20, Tana's 22. I don't
See,
know.
I'm gonna conflict it because I have 2 friends that have exes up there.
20.
So I gotta kill 2 people, or just kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
I think
guess.
that's the better.
I'm using that one. I'm using the kill. I can't.
Kill myself card.
Tana,
like
I'd have to
she's
kill.
been doing it
You
forever,
have to
bro.
kill
Tana?
Tana.
Yeah, I think I haven't met her, but I feel like we just butt heads till someone wants to die. Marry Addison and F Sommer. Those would be that would be. Addison's coming on
You
the show.
gotta marry Addison for the money.
She seems like easy enough to get along with too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I don't think I can answer these.
Who is it?
No, I think
Besides your ex.
He's my.
But a no-name ex, or is he like a somebody?
He's an actor, right?
He looks like he's in a soap opera, maybe.
He was on The Bachelor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a
I met
contestant?
him- No, The Bachelorette. He was one of the 12
Got it.
guys, like going
okay.
after a girl.
Did he win?
No, he did not actually. But he ended up dating. Do you know who Becca Tilly is?
Nope.
She.
I wouldn't see you ever with the Bachelor guy. I like in a lot. I know. I have no respect for people in The Bachelor. No offense to Bachelor people.
Right.
He's actually did it really smart. Went on, got the exposure, started his own agency, Vamped, which was like one of the first travel influencer agencies like ever in
okay.
Los Angeles. Like he was
That's what you
taking-
got to do. You kind of got to use the clout you get from the show.
Exactly.
Well, that's why
You're not
you
going
want-
on
yeah,
for
yeah.
love.
Okay.
No.
So
No.
what?
So
but you
let's
do
answer.
have to answer.
Yeah, you do have to answer.
I think we can just keep procrastinating. I don't
No,
have
no,
to
no,
really
no,
get
Well,
into it.
I almost could answer this for
I feel
you,
like-
but the way you've talked.
We
But
could
you do have to
we
answer.
could guess for her.
I feel like it would be marry Logan, fuck Taylor, kill Robert.
Oh, see, I thought she was gonna kill Logan because according to her, there's nothing there. So
No,
you
but
should've
if
But
they're
they're
just
friends.
like friends,
So
that's
who
why
cares?
she's gonna pull the marry card.
but that's the thing is, like,
Robert,
I know
I feel
these
like there's
two-
tension, so I'm saying kill Taylor.
When did you break up with
They're
Robert?
like homies, so they're just fucking homies.
It was like a year and a half ago.
So you're just dating people. You're just out here like dating people
Wow.
because you
I
dated
am.
Taylor
That's
for
only two.
seven
two
months. So
I'm
you
a
di-
relationship person for
Clearly.
sure, but these two, yeah, we're the
How
only
long
two
did you
that-
date him for?
Robert?
Yeah.
3 years.
Oh, that was
shit.
a
Long
serious
relationships.
one that
Those
Josh
are,
was
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, I think, because I know, obviously, like, I dated those two, so I think I'm going to have to do...
Kill Logan?
Fuck Taylor, kill Logan, marry Robert.
so close.
She cringed when she said it.
Just because, like, I know him
Dave,
the
I
best
think you were
out of
right.
all of them. Like, even though we are exes, we dated for 3 years, like, I could
kinda
live
works,
with
it
him.
kinda
I could
works.
live with him.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
was close.
You were close. You were close.
Fucking hell.
What did you? Oh wow.
Next one.
That
No,
next
do the
one. I
next
just got
one.
a quick flash of that next one.
Go to the
That
next one.
is.
These are travel.
Hey, so you
Oh,
either
come
got
on.
Bryce Hall,
Y'all
JENNA.
making
you got
this.
the ex's best friend, the guy that fucks with coconut oil, or Logan's best friend.
Is there these are the best friends of the last group. That's what we did.
I
here?
mean, Jay.
I don't know where Jay came from.
No, Jay just
I don't
fucks
even
with
know where that
It's
threw
just
up.
a, maybe like travel
Travel vlog
vibes.
guy.
Yeah, travel. I think that's the relation. Yeah, you guys just
Yeah, we have
travel
the
a
same
bunch.
hair. You know.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe Mike is on there. How did that happen?
Well, no, these are the they did friend like.
yeah.
Bryce
Jay
is the
But Jay's
friend.
But
not
Jay's
a
not the
friend.
friend. It's just travel. It's travel association.
Oh, good point.
Interesting.
And then
Okay,
Bryce's
so-
best friend, Mike, is best friend. Yeah.
This is really rough. What would you think I would pick?
I know.
I really don't know with this
I
one.
have this is the
I think I
easiest
have
one of all
to
time.
obviously
Yeah.
kill
I think you have to
kill Bryce,
Bryce
right?
because that's Taylor's
Yeah, I feel like you have
close
to kill
friend. I have
Bryce.
to kill Bryce. Sorry, Bryce. R.I.P.
Like that.
Marry Mike, fuck Jay. I'm saying.
100%. That's the answer. I knew that
Marry
answer the
Mike,
second.
I don't know.
Mike's like an easy enough guy to get along with.
Because
No,
can you
Mike's
get
good.
used to being
But look how
greased up with
good.
coconut oil
Jay
every
Alvarez,
night?
I'm a
would look
straight
Oh,
guy.
she said yes. Never
Absolutely
mind.
could.
She said yes. She said yes. All right.
You guys
She
would
can't
look
get
good
used to
together.
it.
I'm a
as a
straight
married
guy. Jay Alvarez is a really good-looking guy. I don't know how you want to spend more than I don't know him, but I mean,
Right.
clearly he's the best looking in that group.
But then I have
Mike
to,
might be
if
more
I
fun to live
choose
with.
to marry Jay, then I have to.
No,
Fuck.
you marry Mike.
Marry Mike. Fuck
Okay,
Jay.
fine. I'll marry Mike.
I don't know why I'm
Fuck
like
Jay.
arguing with you, but
Kill Bryce.
You want to fuck Jay?
I'm just saying he's a good-looking dude. But
He is, but I'm friends with him as well, so that's an interesting one.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, those are all.
Why did he leak that video?
Yeah.
What's
Great
weird
question.
is I'm pretty sure he showed me that video
Oh.
like a
just
year, like a while before it was.
What do you mean? He
released.
shows like, hey, look
Hey,
at this.
look at this YouTube video I
thing
filmed.
I'm about to release.
Look at this YouTube
Was he
video. I
trying to
filmed.
like
Hey,
hook up with
Charlie,
you?
look.
No, like
Yeah, he is.
I don't know if
It's
you've ever
fucking
met
great quality,
Jay,
right?
Never.
but he's quite the character.
Yeah.
But like if I
He's very
show
open. He's an open book. With it wasn't just me he was showing. I mean,
if
he
I
was
show a pretty girl
showing
a
his
sex video, like I'm trying to be
But
like,
he's very much like in touch with the world and like like
That's
just,
weird.
He's
Like,
that guy
right?
that's like, Habibi, baby, like you know, like
Yeah,
baby,
Again,
it's
I
like
don't.
this video.
Creepy? You mean creepy?
if I'm dating, if I'm
sounds
dating
like
a girl and another guy shows the girl a sex tape, I'm not happy. I'm like,
No, I
what the
wasn't
fuck?
dating
Yeah.
anyone. This
no,
was
I'm
like-
saying though that's a move.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a weird move.
He wanted you in part two.
Okay.
All right, final answer: kill Bryce, fuck Jay, marry Mike.
All right.
Love
I
you,
like
Mike.
that.
Is that the last one?
Is that it?
Is that it? All right, that's
Wow.
good.
Okay.
I think you got through that fairly
Yeah, that was
cleanly.
good.
That was a good time.
That was good.
All right.
Juicy.
We have anything else that we want to make sure we mention here? I think we got to most of it.
Yeah, I think we did too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Anything you wanna
also
shout out?
I brought you guys some of these necklaces as well.
Ooh.
Oh, should we see the
So
necklaces?
there's the Smoke Roses company, but I started a merch line recently, and it was gonna be merch, but I kind of wanted it to be more jewelry oriented. So it's these necklaces, and it's all about mental health.
It's a fire necklace.
Thank you. I have this tattoo right here. I actually got it when I was 18, and I drew it myself, and then got it made into a necklace. And I've been wearing this for like 3 years, and everyone was always just like, "Can we get those necklaces?"
Super
like,
cool.
da-da-da. Here.
Okay, let's see these bitches.
So I always worked with like organizations from other people. Like when I was traveling, like I was meeting up with like Pencils of Promise and CARMEN and all these different groups. But when you're donating and like working with all these people, you don't really know where any of that money is going or anything like that. So I've actually been working with the philanthropy, such a word, philanthropy department at UTA. And I'm actually going to be attaching like Suicide Hotline and some other really amazing groups.
Why is that something like you dealt with?
To this. Yeah, I struggled. I've talked about it openly online, but I struggled with self-harm for like a lot of my life. So this is just, you know, growth of like, you have the dagger, which is the pain. It's like sharp, whatever, but then roses are beautiful. So it's kind of like the growth from that. That's like what all these tattoos go into. I have it tattooed on my arm right here. But I have a black one and a silver one.
I'll take
Brought
silver.
two. There's three.
I
of
got
us.
silver. Yeah, you fucked us here.
I'm gonna have to ship. I only brought 2. I literally have to ship you guys some. Please send me
Were you
all
at
this.
any point when you knew there were 3 of us bring out 2, be like, this is going to be awkward?
I
or
thought
no?
I grabbed 3. Thought I grabbed 3. Only grabbed 2. I thought both of them were silver too.
Yeah.
I was like, I
I
brought.
like the black.
But you had
Black
gold,
is
so I
hard.
wanted to bring a gold one for you because you know you're either
The
gold,
gold,
silver,
yeah.
black, like whatever. But that's
Do you wear
something
black?
that's-
No, you can wear the black.
All right, I'll
Hey,
take it back.
there you go.
Tough as fuck.
Yeah,
And
it's
what-
kind of sharp though.
What's up with these Jordans? I'm not a sneaker. Those are kind of sick.
These are the papayas. They're great. They're so pretty. I just got them from Cool Kicks actually. I won them. They're like $1,000, but I shot a little baby like basketball into a hoop, and they're like, you can have it for free.
Wow,
so I was
look
like,
at that.
great. I love that.
I wonder if that was just like a Joe Schmo who did that, whether they give it or it's like you. So they're probably like, even if you
They're like, here you
airball,
go.
they're like,
No,
yeah,
but-
you airballed, you can have those for free.
I did buy 4 other pairs though.
Nice.
So.
nice.
Like,
Give it to him.
Those are sick. Those
Yeah,
are
I
sick.
love shoes. But yeah, thank you so much for having me
No,
on.
thanks
This
for
was
coming on.
great.
Nice meeting.
Yeah.
Congrats
Yeah,
on all the
sweet meeting you.
success.
Thank you. It's been a good time. You guys will have to come out to Vegas. 1 show a month for the next 2 years.
And
as
you
much
said
as
you're
can handle
at
it.
Strawberry Moon on Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'm playing
Yeah.
at Strawberry Moon on the 13th, which is super exciting for Dave Grutman's birthday. And then, yeah, in Vegas, opening for Zed, which is like, he's awesome. I don't know if you've ever met Anton, but he's just the coolest guy ever. He's
I
so
haven't.
smart. So, really excited to have you guys out there. And it was
yeah.
nice to finally meet
Cool.
you. I haven't
Yeah,
really
for
like
sure.
formally like talked to you
no,
before
never.
this. So.
Yeah, first time. Cool. Thank you.
Too, babe.
Thanks. Cool.
Great pod.
That was easy. Good.
All right. So, as everybody knows, the YouTube versus TikTok fights this past weekend. We got to go over the results, talk about it. Do we know yet how many people actually bought? I'm dying to know how many people bought the pay-per-view. Do we have those numbers?
So I heard it was 1 million.
Like, heard that from
Michael Gruen?
Gruen?
No. Why would Gruen want 1 million people to have bought that event?
That's true. He would say less.
He's been very anti. I that sounds about right. I just have no idea. Would that be more or less than the Logan Paul fight?
I think it would be a little bit less, maybe. I think they might have done. I don't know. Kind of talking out of my ass for that.
It's that's on the business. I'm curious. Like, did they make money? How much did people get paid? All that jazz.
I think Logan was 1.3.
1.3.
Yeah.
I mean, officially, the numbers will come out at some point, right? They have to.
Yeah, they will.
Okay, so let's get into it, and we can kind of cruise through some of them because I don't know whether people have any info or takes on it. The first one, Ryan Johnson versus Kale Sausage. I didn't know who.
Siraj, I think.
Siraj, that's how they pronounce it.
Yeah.
I didn't know who either of these people were, but it was an entertaining fight. But I don't know if we want to talk about it because I didn't know who either of these people were.
Yeah, I know Kale. I mean, he was just throwing haymakers. Kale was just throwing haymakers all around.
He lost.
No defense.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. It was awesome to watch.
And
he said he was going to do that.
And I guess, Josh, the question, you went to both of the fights. You went to Logan Paul Mayweather and the TikTok. You said you thought the TikTok atmosphere and everything was way better.
Oh, 100%. Like 5 to 10 times more electric.
How many
fans? Like the fans were more passionate, way more cheering. Everyone was just more into it.
Was there more people?
I don't even think it was that there was more people. It's just like when you were outside of the stadium, like you were hearing people cheer. Like it just everyone was so passionate about something, right? If they either like hated someone or if they loved them, they were making some noise.
Yeah.
So everyone was taught like it was just like it was loud, it was electric.
It also, I'll say, so I've said this before, Barstool owns a boxing company, Rough and Rowdy, and we do similar events. It was kind of to that, except people don't know who's fighting in it. But the fights were so much more entertaining because there was probably 3 clinches the whole night. People just throwing punches, getting hit in the face, no defense.
Yeah.
And that makes for exciting fights. You're going to have more people cheering. Like Mayweather versus Logan, they're grabbing each other. They're careful. There was none of that. These are people who had no defense, just letting it hang out. So I could see how it would be more exciting. What about, like, for somebody like you, first of all, did you see the pink pants?
Yeah. I like the pink pants. Those
hard,
are fire.
right?
Those
Hard.
are fire.
Let's just
Where were those from? And how long in advance did you plan those pink pants? We're gonna have to get a picture of the
It
pink
actually
pants.
wasn't really planned like for me to go out with those at the event, but I got this guy that makes like custom suits, and I had to get one for a premiere, and ever since I got one, I just like. They're so fire. I love.
Did you like the pink
pants?
pants?
Yeah, I thought it looked good, but
it's
then
addicting.
we saw you out that night, and you were no longer in the pink pants.
Back in the jersey.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna wear them out to 11.
Why?
Those pants would be great at 11 if you went there.
Dude, they were gonna get so dirty. I was wearing shout out Anthony, but he had the matching shoes to that fit, and that's like apparently some one of one. I don't know. Anthony's all into the collector stuff, so I was like, can't get them dirty. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'll just bring them back. Do a little change.
But those are your pants. You own those.
Oh yeah. Those are my pants.
You can't ever wear those again. You wear those once, and then
you should have worn them out.
You have to wear them out.
I know. It's all good.
So who cares if they get dirty though? You can't wear those again.
I'll dye them.
All right. All right. So that was the next fight: Landon McBroom versus Ben Azelart. Ben Azelart was the worst fighter of the night.
It was sad to watch.
Couldn't throw punches. Good-looking kid, but threw him kind of sideways. McBroom killed him. But I heard.
I didn't even see that fight.
Yeah, I heard Azelart was at 11 as well and was like had no pain. I heard he got $500,000. Not bad work for a night, but had no chance. Yeah. He's not a fighter. I guess he does stunts and whatnot, just not a fighter.
I mean, it's 25 punches landed to 2.
And his punches were like wrist punches. And by the way, I'm never gonna make. I've never been in a fight. I've never thrown a real punch in anger, like in like a street fight. I'm not Bryce Hall. I haven't been in 40 street fights. So
I was about to say, you know that guy's 40-0, right?
Right, 40-0 street fight. So I'm not gonna make fun.
40-0.
I respect
Hell
the
yeah.
fuck out of anybody getting in the ring. He just can't fight. Ben HASSELHOFF.
Yeah.
FaZe Jarvis versus Michael Lee.
Jarvis went out there and
Killed him.
just, yeah, shit pumped him.
And people got to understand that when you're talking boxing, the size of the gloves really makes a humongous difference. These guys were essentially using pillows. Like they were fighting with gloves that the bigger the glove, the less impact. The smaller the glove, the more knockouts. So
Were they doing 16?
Yeah,
16.
16 or 20 or something. It was big.
Okay.
So if they were using smaller gloves, they would have killed each other.
Correct. And Michael Lee has like 8 trillion bazillion Instagram or TikTok followers. I had never heard of him.
That's what my mom texted me during the fight event. She was like, "He has 45 million? Never heard of this guy." But she's like just being nice. She's
Yeah,
wondering
well,
what's up.
it's like his little brother. He makes like cutesy videos with his little brother.
Yeah, he does dancing. They
Oh,
blow
he's
the
that
fuck
guy.
up. Yeah.
Okay,
They get
okay.
so many likes.
Yep.
They get so many likes.
Okay.
By the way, I talked about this a little bit. We got to get him on because I got to learn more about FaZe. And I know FaZe clan is fucking huge. And Banks is a Boston guy that I'm friendly with and I like him. The way that I'm so curious on the entire FaZe movement, how it works. But we were at 11 and one of the founders of FaZe was right behind us. I don't know which one.
Adapt.
Adapt. Do you know who that is, Josh?
I don't think I know Adapt. Like I've talked to Banks a couple times, but I'm not super tight with FaZe or anything like that.
Well, they're big, they're huge, and this guy taps me and introduces himself to me. And he's like, "Hey, I'm a fan," but he's like, "Are you ready to
phase up?
Phase up, bro? Are you gonna phase up?" And it's like, "What?"
He said it like 3 times.
Yeah,
right?
he
phase
kept
up,
saying,
phase up.
"You gonna phase up?" I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Phase up. And then finally, he's like,
I think if I'm not wrong, there used to be like a sign that you did too. That would be like face up, and like kids would like throw it up in like in middle school.
it was a weird way to introduce Adapt to me. It would be like if I'm a Barcel's like, "You gonna stoolie up?" Like something like, it was just strange. It was a weird thing. And then he's like, "Do you know what FaZe is?" I'm like, "Yeah, you guys play video games, right?" But I think it's a hell of a lot more than that at this point. But yeah, FaZe Jarvis with a vicious knockout. DDTG versus Nate Wyatt. Nate Wyatt couldn't box.
He just stood still the whole entire time. DDG went to the strip club the night before too.
And DDTG sang his own song, the Calabasas song, which is Sylvan's like favorite song in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to get him on to come to the house just so I could get a live performance and get bonus points.
Yeah, no, that was a. I mean, I wish Nate would have done better, but
Nate was maybe the biggest differential between scary looking but not actually being able to box.
He is a scary looking dude though, with the buzz cut and everything. Like he comes out there and he's menacing.
Yep. We have Deji versus Vinny Hacker, and this was one of the most talked about fights.
Did you just call him a mustard?
Deji.
Deji.
Yeah.
Deji.
And hey, the one TikTokers took. Let's go, baby.
I'm so glad he was the only TikToker.
Why can't we get Vinny Hacker on this show?
Because I don't have that kid's number, man.
I feel
like we talk and we've hung out, but like I just think I've never had his number.
He's declined.
I don't think he like does interviews or talks really.
Was he a former minor league baseball player? Did they say that? Am I making that up?
I think
I think that's very made up. He played baseball
in middle school.
He was not a minor league player.
So everybody called this a big upset because what's the other guy's name?
Deji
has fought in these before. He's the brother of KSI, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But I mean, he looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Does he always look like that when he fights?
I feel like last fight against Jake, it's not like he was in that great of shape.
He was a little bigger the last fight. Like
fatter or bigger? All right, so some guys, that's just how they fight. I will say he seemed really affected by he lost. He was upset. He tweeted like sorry for letting everybody down. I don't know that this fight we missed because we were doing a pizza review. I watched the highlights.
Yeah.
It seemed more like a lack of.
Seemed more that Deji
endurance
couldn't.
from
Yeah, he couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
So he was like,
Yeah,
I'm out.
no. He just lost. He just like the first round. I think if you want to go to points or whatever, like it was probably the first round went to Deji, and then what ended up happening is he got tired,
Gassed
and then
out.
Benny just started working him.
Yeah.
Gassed out.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the only one. Ann Ensign Gibb versus Tayler Holder. This was surprising, obviously. And by the way, they originally said Tayler and Ann Ensign Gibb was a draw. They have come back and said they fucked up and Ann Ensign
They
Gibb
gave it
won.
to Gibb, yeah.
No shit.
Yep.
Anybody with eyeballs knew that was the case. Taylor got put in a super awkward position at the end when they're like, "Do you think you won?" Because I've never heard a boxer openly be like, "No, I didn't win." But
Yeah.
I think Taylor knew he didn't win that fight. But what are you going to say?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Just sit there and be like, no, I'm a loser.
That was surprising to me, probably because I got most of my pre-fight info from you, Josh, and all we were hearing was how good Taylor was.
He was only
and I
real
mean, like
fighter.
it's not even like he didn't necessarily look like he knew what he. It was just like he didn't play any offense. It's like he was going to play the 12 round. I'm a feel him out forever and Mayweather him, but it's like they were 2-minute rounds. They were short, so he just needed to come out a little more aggressive. But he was dipping and dodging. Like he didn't look terrible. It was just he wasn't aggressive, I think.
Like, if these guys fought 100 times, I would, and you could say 12 rounds, 2-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds, I would bet on, and like he just looked
easily. He didn't.
way
He
better
didn't
than-
tire out once.
I don't know if I'd bet on him every time. I mean, I'm friends with Taylor, so obviously that probably comes into play. But I don't think I'd bet on him every time out of 100. I think like Taylor just got like nervous. I think that's what it was.
What did he say after? Did you talk to him?
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit, and like he really said it was like you go out there, it's like 40,000. It's just kind of like it gets scary, and he was like he knew part of his game was playing defense, so then he just over focused on the defensive part of it.
Was he upset?
I mean like I don't know how can anyone be happy after they go out and like lose in a boxing match. I feel like that's like, but I think at the same time he's not gonna let it like eat him up. Like he's gonna be able to just go and train if he wants to do another fight, or he's gonna go into his music.
Well, I'll tell you how you can seemingly be happy after you lose a major fight, and that's Bryce, who got absolutely destroyed.
Bobblehead.
Was
He
never
a
in the
bobblehead.
fight, just taking it may be dead if they had the smaller gloves. Like getting hit that cleanly, just as one-sided fight as you can have. Now, we went back and forth on this, and I go back and forth on Bryce, and I'll say this. I think he handled the loss, and people are like, you can only handle it one way, perfectly. He kind of made fun of it, 0-1 fighter. He's like, I'm not a boxer. He made $5 million. That's great. My original take was like, why would you do this? And I know $5 million's a lot, but you're going to have memes and people making fun of you. He got beat decisively. It's going to be something that sticks with him, I think.
Hurts his brand a little.
Right. That's
what
I
I'm
thought.
thinking. Like it might hurt his brand.
Did it because he's out partying, he's with, I don't know.
That's what I was thinking too, is like, but does it really hurt his brand?
I think the
because
way
this
he's
guy's
reacting.
just like he was his brand the entire time. He was a menace through the entire fight situation, and then like after the fight situation, who else but Bryce Hall is going to be posting an Instagram picture with Austin about like going taking shots?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of only would be Bryce Hall.
And I think he did that correctly. He got out. He's making fun of it. I mean, but the 40-0 in street fights and kind of the tough guy act is now hard to like do
well,
that.
it sucks because he like I asked him right after the fight or whatever when we were hanging out at the club. I was like, so man, like you know I'm your friend, so I'm gonna call you out on your shit whenever I think I need to. What the fuck was with the post interview when you said you've never claimed to be a fighter? The ad played before your fight. You said you've won 40 street fights, and you said you were a fighter. But he was like, nah, yeah, I meant to say boxer. It was just
true. A street fight is radically different than like a boxing match. What else? What else did he say? We wanted him on the show. I was curious to get his take and like.
I mean, I think he's ready to go and fight someone else now.
But can he? Like, who wants to see that now?
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, no one would pay.
Are you
that
asking me
much.
who wants to see Bryce Hall in a fight? I feel like a lot of people do. I feel like people would continuously watch
Just
this kid
to get him
in
watch him get
murdered
beat up.
though.
even if it's to get beat because he makes it so entertaining leading up to it.
No, I
And then
felt
also it's
bad.
like people like Brianna who are gonna be there sitting there like, yes, I'm gonna get more memes out of this. Or,
No,
yes,
I was
hope he gets beat
as
up.
much as I hated him, I was like, this is so embarrassing. I feel so bad for him. Like it was like tough to watch. I was like, his neck is snapping right now. Like it was kind of hard
Yeah,
to
but
watch.
then he also just like walks out and he makes $5 million. So he's just like, yo, I'm chilling. Because like in Bryce's eyes, it's like, all right, he did the fight. He went up like 100, 200K followers in a day after the fight. He's gonna get like more brand deals now because of this fight. It's just like it's a continuous kind of dub on in his mind and in his like on his part if he can market it this well.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what the future will be for that. Like I don't
100%.
I don't think people will pay to watch. Now, I could be wrong, but my take on boxing, and this isn't a Bryce Hall thing, but once the bloom is off the flower, is that the expression? But once you know he's not a good boxer, like
no, I see what you're saying.
I don't, and again, that's not a he issue. That's anybody. Like if Jake Paul loses, it's like okay, we know where he's at now. So
I
you
want
don't
to
want
see
to see this
McBroom
much.
fight again. He was good.
Did he say anything about Bryce? Was like I was shocked how good McBroom was.
I think did Bryce not say that on the interview?
I think he might have. He was like, I was not expecting how good McBroom was going to come out or something like that.
Yeah. But
All
he
of his,
definitely, he's got to think that, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean,
McBroom went out there.
the speed difference in their like hand speed was jarring. Like there was no comparison. When we interviewed Austin McBroom, and Austin McBroom said, I was recruited by Rick Majerus to play Division I basketball. I was like, that's a real athlete. I knew
Right.
we were dealing with somebody. It doesn't always translate. Nate Robinson got knocked out by Jake Paul. But in this case, with two guys with equal experience, basically, which is none, it fucking mattered and mattered in a big way. It'll be interesting. McBroom did not call out Jake Paul after. That would be a huge fight, but I think it's a gigantic step backwards for Jake, who's trying to be like, I'm a real fighter.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
Yeah,
do
it doesn't. It doesn't make sense for Jake. Like, he's Tyron Woodley, Austin McBroom, different leagues. I feel like.
We will talk about this real quickly. I was going to say, Josh, how much would someone have to pay you to take the beating that Bryce took?
The exact one Bryce
Yeah,
took?
like you go and fight, and you're going to get beat up like he did.
Am I gonna get that posted all over online and everything as well?
Same exact shit.
Oh, $100 million.
It's a big tag.
$100 million.
What also went on during this was Tana Mojo, who canceled on us, but says she went back to L.A. Said we could have probably had her on for right now. She's willing to talk whenever. That's probably our fault. She posts rumors about McBroom cheating on his wife during the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, we did take out
while he was fighting.
Yes. And I think she did leave, so here it is. Tana, Austin also hired 4 of my friends as nanny and masseuses so he could hook up with them all when wifey wasn't home. This is all from Tana. One time, Austin McBroom was cheating on Catherine with a random bitch, and she left a lipstick in his car. Then I was sitting with Jake in the car, and he gets a FaceTime. It's from Austin crying, and Catherine yelling, "Is that Tana's lipstick?" Austin says it is. It wasn't. And then Austin responds. This must have been after the fight.
No, I think she posted it like when the main card was going on, but before that, and Austin saw it and responded before he fought because it was deleted by the time.
Okay, so Austin capped to the biggest close chaser of them all. It was actually Erica Costell's lipstick dummy. I was taking Jake and her back to Jake's house. This lame as lie ain't gonna get the attention. Your little BF Bryce is about to get his ass whooped. It was actually lip liner. Can I get that back? Erica Costello talking. So Erica Costell seemingly backing up. I don't know who that is, but seemingly
Jake
backing
Paul's
up
ex.
Austin. Yeah.
Jeez.
And
it's
then
probably
she
all
posted
fake.
a 6-part.
This is another girl who posted a 6-part TikTok saying
Austin cheated on his wife with these rumors going forever.
Yeah. Lots of rumors about him cheating.
Tana made merch inspired by the video.
On God, Bryce. On
No,
God.
this is no. She didn't make like Austin cheated on his wife merch. She made She made like Bryce on God merch or something.
So she was also claiming that she probably made more money off of this merch than Bryce Hall did the fight on Twitter. That might be cap though.
I feel like that's just like Tana Stern shit.
Yeah, it probably is. But
Even the paparazzi is Team Bryce on God.
remember we tried to explain this to you?
On God.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't hear the clip. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And now, obviously, people are talking about girl fights. That's natural. The people who are being mentioned is Karina Kopf, who is fucking humongous. I want to beat the shit out of Tana Mojo.
That's a bold tweet. I like it.
That would be a good headliner. Tana versus Karina.
Do they not like each other for real?
Fight.
No, they like each other.
They do.
Yeah.
Mads is down to fight. I can think of somebody that she could fight that I would pay $100,000 to watch. It rhymes with Hesse.
It does. I think it begins with an N.
That'll be
Tessa Brooks. Is that who you're thinking?
That'd be a hell of a fight. Oh, I'm
Tessa Brooks. That's the one.
I'm looking at all their comments too. Mr. Shardy, Mr. Steele's your man. Nessa starts with an N, rhymes with Tessa. Singer girls versus TikTok girls.
So we all thinking Tessa Brooks. Wow, we're all really on the same wave.
I don't think
That's
Nessa would
crazy.
ever fight.
Never.
Ever in a million years.
No,
she
I
would
don't
never
think
fight.
so. Nope.
No.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Also, she's like, isn't she like 4'11"?
Yeah.
She's a little girl. I don't think that would do well.
Do we have a girl here? Which girls would you like to see fight?
Oh, we got a little game, right?
Game. Okay. Overall, how much did this event cost? $50?
$50
pay-per-view,
yeah.
50.
Oh, pay-per-view? Yeah,
It was worth the $50. It was entertaining.
I think it was definitely worth the 50. I paid more for the Logan fight, and it wasn't even entertaining.
Totally. So we got a game here. What is it?
Dream fights? What are we just
Dream
saying?
fights.
If we want to see these people fighting? Yeah. So would we want to see Addison?
I mean,
versus
I'm
Dixie?
gonna end up saying yes to. You're telling me what famous TikTok
Well,
girls would you not
they
wanna see
sparred
fight?
before. Did you guys see the YouTube video? They fought before.
I would not want to see Addison Rae versus Dixie because I don't
What?
think there's any bad blood, and I wouldn't think it would be a good fight.
Okay, I get what you're
I
saying.
think they would be
list.
like laughing the whole
I
time.
feel like they might get feisty if they have to get into it. You know what I mean?
I think I'd want to see Addison fight someone else. She's also like, I feel like she's a little stronger than Dixie.
Addison versus Josie Canseco.
Oh, that would be good.
That's a good fight.
That would be good.
Nice.
Who would win that?
Addison
I
versus
think
Josie.
Addison.
I feel like Addison.
Although you got to again think Josie is like athletic
Genetics.
because of the blood.
True.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Then who would be Dixie's? Like, who would we want Dixie to end
That's
up
who I
fighting?
was thinking. Like, who would Dixie fight?
Rhymes with Pessa.
You're saying you want Dixie to fight Nessa?
You said that, yeah. But I would watch that.
That would be good, I guess.
Why is Dave so infatuated with getting
Well,
in
there's
the
a
ring?
lot. There's a lot of enemies that she has. Isn't the whole chase? Like the DeMellos do not like her.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Dixie could be the big sister coming
So I'm
in.
just trying to think of like
Right.
things where there's actual
what
animosity.
you were working with. Okay, yeah, 100%
Big
want to see
time.
this fight.
Yeah.
This is a fight that has to happen.
because they actually
Yeah.
have bad blood.
Correct.
So that would be a good
Yep.
fight to see.
Need to fight.
Better
Yep.
than
Just street
Karina.
fight. They should just meet up in like a Walmart parking lot and host like a $5 sell lemonade on the side or something.
Yeah, that's on brand for
Just
Tana.
get it going.
Yep.
Who you got in that one?
Tana. I think Tana's a savage.
Oh,
Tana versus
100%.
Francesca.
See, I don't know. Tana smokes so much weed. I don't know if she
That's
could last
true,
longer than
but
5 minutes.
I feel like she's insane.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like the insanity factor.
I don't know. Oh, Brianna. Say the word, Josh. I got you.
Yeah, I feel like Brie, you'd be a problem in the ring.
This is so much smaller than me. I want to fight someone, but I don't know who I would fight.
I'm down for this fight.
I got you,
On
Josh.
God.
Yeah, I'll run it.
On God.
No, I feel like yeah, Brie would probably win.
I think Brie would beat
I
most
feel like it's
girls.
an unfair size
Yeah.
difference. You guys are
Yeah, unfair
different
size
weight
difference.
classes.
Okay.
That's true. Oh my God, this would be the headliner. Trisha Paytas versus Gabby Hanna. Okay, Dave, they
Is
have
Gabby Hanna the one from Wedding Crashers?
no. She's was in the vlog squad with David Dobrik.
She looks like the girl from Wedding Crashers who's getting married.
Just in that picture, not in real life. But they have the biggest beef
no,
in the world
let's
right
see.
now.
I'm going Trisha though.
I'm taking Trisha. Yeah.
Did we reach out
Trisha
to Trisha to
dominated.
try to get her back on?
Just
What'd
a
she
hard
say?
Pass. Nothing.
Nothing yet.
I think she still hates me and likes
You know
Josh.
what? You know,
I don't know why
I
she
DM'd
hates
her.
Josh has
I
to be the
DM'd
one
her.
to facilitate it. Didn't you see that tweet where she's like, "I actually stand Josh Richards" or whatever?
Right.
Josh,
we
you gotta get
tried
Trish
to
on.
get Josh.
Dude,
to
I
DM.
did DM her. I don't think she answered me
Yeah.
because like her Instagram's deleted or something. So I had to DM her like backup Instagram, and then I think I tried to DM her on Twitter as well.
How did this come about that she doesn't like me but likes you? Like what?
She doesn't like Barstool.
I'm just a really likable guy, Dave.
Bullshit. All right.
No, I think her opinion changed after wasn't it the video, the Brie video, the OnlyFans
Yeah,
video?
yeah.
Remember in the office where they all were like laughing
But
at
I
her or
had
whatever?
nothing to fucking do with that anyways.
No.
All right. Next.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Charlie
Yes.
Jordan
Oh, yeah.
versus Sommer Ray.
Oh,
Need
yeah.
it.
I'm taking Charlie all the
Need
way.
it. This is a headline event.
Who are you guys taking on that one?
Summer.
Summer? I
Yeah.
don't know. Charlie was kind of looking like pretty cut.
Charlie's though.
I'm cheering
Tiny.
for Charlie for sure.
She
I
is
think
tiny.
like Charlie.
I-
Charlie's. I'm pretty sure she's pretty athletic. It's just like Sommer Ray be hitting the gym every day. She's always working out.
And she's
got like
crazy.
she's used to training. I feel like she could just like train hard. Like she'd be able to train harder. And Charlie smokes.
I
So-
forgot
True.
that you said Charlie was a D1 athlete. I'd root for Charlie just based on the fact I've met her, not Summer. I did see Summer at the Logan Paul fight, and she's like thicker than Charlie. I don't know if that
That's-
matters.
yeah.
Like it looks like she may weigh more. This would be a great fight, though. I'd pay to see this. Also,
hell yeah.
Side note: when Charlie Jordan was like, "I'm DJing Dave Grutman's like birthday party on Sunday," I'm like, "It's your birthday, Dave?" He's like, "No, it's not." I was like, "Oh, all right, never mind then."
She got it confused.
All right, next.
Cynthia Parker versus. So what was it? Ellie fucked her ex.
So essentially, what happened here is Ellie ended up hooking up with Cynthia's boyfriend,
Who is that?
Quentin.
Quentin,
That
yeah.
rings a bell, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we talked about
Quentin
it before.
Griggs. He used to live with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cynthia commented on a video saying,
I don't
"Let's
know
do
what
it."
happened. I don't know if Cynthia and him were dating or not. I don't really know the story behind it because I just didn't care. But
Yes, then hard yes.
then
Yeah,
yeah,
they actually hate
because
each
there's
other.
gonna be the emotion.
That's the whole key.
But I'm probably. I feel like I gotta take Cynthia. She's from Toronto. I'm riding with my dogs. So
I don't know either of these, but I'd love to see if there's real bad blood.
Yeah, that one would be good. Is that the last one?
Yeah,
Nice.
they're definitely coming. This thing's not going away. The celebrity boxing, the key to it is, people I think with real beef and, followings. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Bryce. If he fights again or not, that'll be interesting
Yeah.
to see. McBroom's clearly going to fight again. So, yeah, it'll be very interesting to see where this thing goes moving forward. Overall, though, a lot of money being made. I mean, $5 million
that's ridiculous.
for, he earned it.
I think-
he earned it because
He
he got
did.
his molly-whopped, but still a ton of money.
He got his molly whopped.
I'm very interested to see how his brand progresses. I think he handled it great.
Yeah, I did too.
And there was a UFC fight that night, and all the talk was about this. So very interesting. That's pretty much everything for us.
For the fight, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It wasn't a small UFC fight either.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.